Hey everybody, welcome to the stream and welcome to Ultima 8 Pagan. Or is it Pagan Ultima 8? Yeah, this is the first game in the Ultima series I ever played actually. So yeah, looking at this box art, you might think, yeah, what a great game to play on Easter Sunday, right? Yeah, that box might have made it very hard for kids to get their parents to buy this game from back in the day. Never actually saw it back in the day because I only saw the CD case because the game wasn't actually mine. I played it at a friend's house and I liked it, so he let me borrow it. But yeah, it wasn't until very later that I saw, oh, that's what the box would look like. But yeah, despite what's on the box, I promised it's not a satanic game. In fact, hang on. Figure I should put this disclaimer. Yeah, whatever meanings the word pagan and the pentagram symbol have in the real world, they're not the same in the game world. The game just uses those and tries to give its own meaning. It actually says in the manual that they don't mean anything with these symbols. They just thought they look cool, I guess. But yeah, Ultima 8 was the first Ultima game I played, and I really enjoyed it. And after seeing it, I found Ultima 4 and loved it as well, despite the graphical differences. Yeah, many think it's not that great of a game, but I think that's mostly if you compare it with the other games in the Ultima series. On its own, I think it's good, but if you compare it to like Ultima 7, and there are many things that 7 had that 8 doesn't. So yeah, I can see why someone would think it was a downgrade. But since this was my first Ultima game, I couldn't make those comparisons, so I could kind of treat it as its own thing, and so I guess that helped me enjoy it as just a standalone RPG, not a part of a series. In fact, I'd argue it's a good entry point for the series, even though it's so late in the series, because it doesn't take place in Britannia, and there are barely any references to the lore of past games. So yeah, I think that's another reason why I think it's okay for me to go straight into this one for my new Sunday RPG streams. I do want to do a quick recap so you guys know, get a bit of a context for how this game starts. So I will be spoiling a bit of Ultima 7 and Ultima 7 Part 2. So if you care, you can come back. If you care about that, you can come back a little later, and I guess you get the same context I did when I first played it, because yeah, I didn't know about the Ultima series when I first played it. But yeah, just in case you want to know, yeah, like in previous Ultima games, you usually fought against one villain in each game, or antagonist. So in like Ultima 1, there was the wizard Mondaine. Ultima 2, it was the sorceress Minax. In Ultima 3, it was this thing called Exodus. Ultima 4 had no villain, it just had your objective of becoming the Avatar. And Ultima 5, you fought against the Shadow Lords. And in Ultima 6, the antagonists were the Gargoyles. And as we saw in my previous streams, the Ultima 1, there was the wizard who kidnapped the princess in the beginning. Ultima Underworld 1, yeah. So for Ultima 7, 8, and 9, and Ultima Underworld 2, actually, you got to have a main recurring villain this time around. An interdimensional entity that goes around conquering worlds called the Guardian. And he had his eyes set on taking over Britannia next. It was his next target. Exactly, he couldn't just get into Britannia just like that. At least not his physical form. I think he was able to exert some influence or talk to some people in Britannia and convince them to start a religion where their end goal was to gather enough resources and materials to build a gate made of black rock that the Guardian could then use to cross into Britannia. Hence why Ultima 7 was called the Black Gate. And hang on, this is how a Guardian appeared at the beginning of Ultima 7. He actually, I think he dares the Avatar into coming and stopping him, or Warren shows up and says that he's coming to get Britannia or something. He shows up on the screen, a computer or TV monitor. And yeah, this is at the end. This is the end of Ultima 7, where he's he's about to cross into Britannia. And this is him in Ultima 9. How he looked. The kind of graphical upgrade, I guess. So yeah, so you know how in typical RPGs, very typical in RPGs, where you have the heroes try to stop the villains from summoning some great evil into the world, but then the heroes fail and they have to deal with the great evil anyway. Well, in Ultima 7, the heroes actually succeed, for once. The Avatar and his party are able to destroy the Black Gate just as the Guardian is about to cross over. So, yeah, they kept him at bay for a while anyway. Yeah, the Guardian was also the villain in Ultima Underworld 2, where he trapped Lord Bridges' castle in a giant barrier, and the Avatar had to find a magic gem that could transport him to many different worlds to get the resources to break this barrier. So, yeah, even if the Guardian can't attack Britannia directly just yet, he can still cast some powerful spells to try and stop the Avatar from getting in his way again. And finally, there was Ultima 7 Part 2, called Serpent Isle, which used the same engine and graphics at Ultima 7, so it took place in a different place, but so it was kind of like a standalone expansion more than a sequel. So the Avatar goes to Serpent Isle, which I haven't finished yet, so I don't know all the details of the story, but I think they are having issues with their snake deities, and the Avatar was eventually able to acquire powerful artifacts that allowed him to cross into the ethereal void where these gods were, and he could bring balance to the snake gods or something. Yeah, this is the Avatar floating in the void. Except right at the end of the game, while the Avatar is floating in the void, this happens. Ah. Yep, the Guardian's giant red hand grabs him and takes him away. So the game ends in this cliffhanger. And that's how Ultima 8 will start. The conclusion to the cliffhanger of Ultima 7 Part 2. So yeah, since we're going to be spending a lot of time in this world called Pagan, and yeah, that is the name of the game world, I figured we should learn a bit of the history. So yeah, I think, yeah, I believe the context will, this context will be relevant later on. So here you go. I got the manual right here. The text from the manual. This is the history of Pagan. First epoch, Age of the Ancient Ones. Ages ago, in the first epoch of our lands, mankind was able to cross the plains and traverse the seas, which are today so hazardous. Our forebears, known as Zealans, worshipped the false words of the Ancient Ones, the rulers of emotions. The beautiful goddess Amoras, say the ancient text, controlled the aspects of love and joy, appearing when those feelings were prevalent in Zealand communities. However, when their primitive emotions changed to hate or grief, fierce Odeon was there to display his might. Ever holding the links between those two, so the legend goes, is proud Apathas, ruler of cool impartiality. Under the questionable comfort of these three lay the entire world, within which lived and toiled our ancestors, the Zealans. Our forebears were a simple folk, savagely ignoring rational thought in deference to the false tenets of emotion. They had little sense of society, often quarreling among themselves, and even less knowledge of economy. To their credit, they were skilled warriors and hunters, and many of their martial forms are taught to this day. Centuries passed before a Zealand war chieftain called Kumash Gore conquered most of his competing tribes. He unified them into a single community of considerable size and influence, and ruled for decades before falling to an assassin's poisoned blade. Several of his successors attempted to recapture the qualities of Kumash Gore's leadership, all of whom failed. Then, once again, the people broke into conflicting clans, keeping only their primitive religion as a unifying aspect of Zealand society. and came the second epoch, the time of change. Then came a glorious change to the people of the land. Spoken only in hushed whispers, the leaders of a religious rebellion first made the word of the guardian known to the public. This guardian talked to them within their minds, foretelling of a dark time when a champion of tremendous evil would try and enter their world. This destroyer would turn the very forces of nature, the elements of earth, water, air, and fire, against them, raining destruction across the land. Only by offering worship to those very elements could the people hope to dissuade them from assisting the destroyer. Most of the Zealands scoffed, but several heeded the warnings of the guardian, building on his advice a great temple high atop a mountain peak. With much effort and considerable magic, they constructed a giant black obelisk. Sounds familiar. There, so the guardian explained, they could focus their worships of the elements, offering lives in sacrifice to the elemental spirits. As the guardian had promised, the spirits grew in power, assuming titanic forms. Lithos, the mountain king, elemental of earth, Hydros, the lurker, elemental of water, Stratos, the mystic voice, elemental of air, and Pyrrhus, lord of flame, elemental of fire. The archaic deities of the emotions became enraged as their powers diminished, commanding their worshippers to slay the followers of this new religion, who thus became known as pagans. Brother turned against brother as a bloody war raged across the land. The message of the guardian grew louder, and fewer Zealands heeded the words of the Ancient Ones, turning instead to the worship of the elemental titans. Though the war raged for years, it became quickly apparent that the pagans would emerge victorious. Thousands of Zealands were killed when Hydrus withdrew from their lands and Lithus forever sealed them within the Lost Vale. Then, when the pagans had nearly routed most of the Zealands' resistance, the guardian gave his final warnings. Take your people and depart from the temple. The destroyer has come. The pagans fled the temple, and just as the guardian had prophesied, a scarlet visage appeared in the sky, the last time the pagan sky was visible. So yeah, as you can see in the image there, it's always in twilight and covered in clouds, so the sky is not visible anymore. The destroyer's malevolent yellow eyes glared across the land, finally resting upon the great temple, and bolts of lightning shot forth, obliterating the entire mountaintop. The people cried out, calling for the aid of the Titans. Also, as predicted, the Titans rose to the challenge, facing the destroyer in a fantastic battle. So yeah, pretty clear that both the Guardian and the Destroyer are the same, and the Titans are, I guess, in on it, pretending to fight this Destroyer so they can get the favor of the people. They're pretty sneaky, this Guardian. Clouds shrouded the earth. Night and day seemed to cease, pitching the world into a state of never-ending twilight. The earth shook in violent tremors, while torrents of rain and hail pelted down from above. The very winds transformed into cyclones, whipped across the land, and volcanoes opened up like wounds, hurling fiery death upon the people. Much of the land was broken apart, and many islands were annihilated or forced beneath the seas. Finally, the Titans returned to face the people, claiming victory against the Destroyer. The world that remained was pitted and scarred, a vast wasteland with a smattering of island chains. The ocean brine had increased tenfold. Formerly lush shore plants now withered at the touch of the tide. Many of the survivors, both pagan and Zealands, gathered on one of the larger islands, from then on called Morgailing, after the volcanic remains of its lone mountain. So yeah, that one island is all that remains of this world. the unknown mountain of the same name. However, despite the falling of the destroyer, the world did not return to peaceful times. The Titans became enamored of their vast powers, demanding even greater sacrifices in return for their past deed. They set upon each other as they vied for supremacy of the world. So now we got 4 warring Titans to deal with. The pagans constructed holy sanctuaries, one for each of the Titans, in an effort to appease them. The fight for control between the elemental Titans continued, while the few remaining Zealans who had sought refuge in the nearby mountains launched continual raids upon the pagans. Though the destroyer was gone, the people were still in constant turmoil. And finally, the third epoch, pacifying the Titans. Calming the earth. The elder pagans knew it would be impossible to overcome the might of the Titans, so they sought to bargain instead. They sent a champion, Morians, to the hall of the Mountain King to plead with Lithos, begging him to cease his destructive quakes. In return, Lithos demanded the service of the people even beyond life. Upon their deaths, the people were to be interred, and thus conveyed to his realm for eternal slavery. In addition, ordered the hungry Mountain King, several pagans must be given to him immediately. With this pact, Lithos would not only quiet the land, but also instill within Morians the magical powers necessary to perform rituals required to satisfy the Titan of Earth, including minor manipulation of the Earth. The elders accepted the terrible price, and the covenant was formed. Morians became the leader of the pagans, the first in a long line of necromancers. He established a cemetery near the nearly built Tenebrae, the city of eternal twilight. He selected several elderly citizens to volunteer as Lithos' first servants. As agreed, the tremors ended, and the earth calmed. As decades passed, Morians began to feel within himself the infirmity of age and its resultant illnesses. He went to Lithos and asked to have his life extended so that he might continue his work. The Mountain King explained that such was not within his power, but that there was another way to have the pagans continue their service. He permitted Morians to choose an apprentice so that upon his death a new necromancer would assume his position. In turn, the deceased necromancer would enter a different service than the other pagans, one that involved eternal rest, where his wisdom would be called upon by other necromancers down through the ages. Each succeeding necromancer would in turn find an apprentice to whom the powers would be passed upon death. The earth shook no more, but still the volcano raged, the winds blew, and the rains fell. That's how the Titan of Earth was pacified. Stealing the seas. Many generations of hardships passed, and a hero became known to the people. His name was Kaelin, and in time became their necromancer. He fell in love with his apprentice, who returned his affections, and soon they were to undergo the ceremony of bonding. Then tragedy befell them, as Hydrus, considerably displeased with the pact between Lithos and the pagans, sent a great wave to wash across the city, pulling Kaelin's beloved into the seas. As the people began repairs to the city, Kaelin headed to the Temple of Flowing Waters. Oh, hey, Lep. That's a cute modification of the emote. I didn't know that was available. So yeah, I'm reading the history of Pagan here, how the Titans came to power and how they were pacified. Kaelin headed to the Temple of Flowing Waters. There, Kaelin begged for the return of his betrothed, but Hydrus refused his request. Instead, so Hydrus is a she. She revealed to him the image of his love in her new form, pale and sickly, is as that of one of the Lurker's minions. Thoughts of vengeance entered Kalen's mind, and he visited Lithos to learn of means for justice. He found the Mountain King eager to comply, having no love for a rival titan. Lithos revealed that a powerful substance called Blackrock was immutable by any amount of the Lurker's powerful waves. Kalen remembered the tales of the ancient pagan temple and the great obelisk. He returned to the volcano and found in the crater the remains of the obelisk. There, in the murky waters continually filled by Hydrus's rains, was the darkened silt of this black rock. Using his necromantic powers, Kalen reshaped the crater to prevent fresh water from entering the Temple of Flowing Waters. In addition, he melded the black rock into the crater wall, preventing the Lurker from eroding away the land. He had trapped Hydrus. Entering the temple, Kalen was prepared to destroy both it and Hydrus by reforming the crater. His intention was that not enough water should remain for the Titan's existence. Before he could complete the task, the Lurker's pleas stayed his hand. She promised to return his beloved's body so that it could be interred properly, no longer a servant to the Titan of Water. She also offered to pass on to him and all his future bloodline a modicum of her power, equal in measure to the abilities he gained from Lithos. Kalen accepted her bargain for the good of the people. From that point on, the storms ended, and two separate sects of magic, necromancy and tempestry, were present in the land. Yeah, all these titans are named after like Greek words meaning the elements: Lithos, Hydrus, Stratos, and Pyros. Okay. Assist in the air. Several years after the torrential rain ceased, a mystical voice contacted Stelos, a wizened follower of Stratos, while he was praying at Argent Rock Isle. The voice identified herself as Stratos. Stratos is also a her. Identified herself as Stratos, ruler of air. Stelos began telling others of the mystic voice, but they thought nothing of his insane rantings until he began performing miracles. Quickly it spread through the land that Stelos could aid the sick and draw truths from the lips of liars. Words of his powers reached Kalen, who brought to Stelos the body of his betrothed. The elderly man took Kalen's love to Windy Point and asked for the power to return her to life. Stratos explained that the woman's body had been separated from her spirit for too long. It would be possible to breathe life into her, but only at a great cost. This is Shadow of the Colossus all over again. Hoping to repay Kalen for his work in ending the rains, Stelos agreed to the unknown fee. Stratos permitted the determined man to send his spirit into the realm of air. Farther and farther he went, facing tremendous winds. There he finally found a shimmering cloud at the very verge of the sky itself, and something he later called the ethereal void. Oh, we've been to the ethereal void. As he entered the cloud, the light of day confronted him. He was the first and to this day only pagan to see sunlight in many generations. On the dark island below, his mouth opened, and from it flowed the breath of life into the body of Kalen's beloved. The old man, prepared to greet the lovers, returned to his body, only to discover he had lost his vision, forever blinded by the sight of the sun. Kalen began to weep, but Stelos bade him to stop. He was himself truly joyful at the sight he had witnessed far above the darkness of the clouds. To show his gratitude, Kalen commanded the rocky ground to form the walls for a stone construct to house and protect the old man. Here, Stelos could pass on his knowledge of healing and purification throughout the ages, for with his power of resurrection came immortality. Stelos and his pupils became known as Thurgists, and together they were proclaimed the Order of Enlightenment. The order was never wanting for students, for one Titan's violence was yet unquelled, and with the fires came always the wounded. Okay, one Titan left. Binding the flame. Centuries after Stella's miracle of resurrection, a group of 5 Thurgists pooled their knowledge and resources to learn more about the Lord of Flame. During their studies, they reached an important realization. If Blackrock was anathema to the Lurker they conjured, perhaps it held debilitating effects for Pyrrhus as well. Knowing that the fires spewing from the volcano would annihilate the island in less than a year, the 5 acted on their speculation. Some of the Thurgists visited the necromancer to procure as much Blackrock as they could. They received small chips in addition to a single fragment larger than a man's head. Other Thurgists set about formulating the necessary diagrams and components required to shape the dark substance and with luck bind Pyrrhus within. Finally, the 5 were ready to begin. They drew a pentagram upon the floor in Pyrrhus's temple, setting the Blackrock in the center where the Lord of Flame was likely to appear. 4 of the Thurgists took a point of the pentagram and knelt in readiness, while the 5th stood at the final point and began the traditional ritual of summoning. As expected, Pyrrhus appeared in a searing blaze of fire. Immediately feeling the effects of the Blackrock with which he was in contact, he pointed toward a Thurgist and instantly enveloped him in fire. Ew. Before the dying Thurgist's tortured scream could fade, the remaining 4 made up for the loss and quickly commenced the binding process's chants. Flames licked about the Thurgist as they intoned the various words of power until finally it was over. Pyrrhus was bound in the larger fragment. Adversely affected from within the Blackrock, Pyrrhus was unable to hurl lava upon the pagans. At first, the Thurgists were revealed as saviors, until the people began to realize what corrupting mental transformations had been required of the 4 Thurgists. Rightly fearing the power the Thurgists wielded over fire, the people labeled them sorcerers for their dealings with demons and shunned them. The sorcerers readily accepted their fate and secreted themselves away from the others. They named a master sorcerer, though after a violent death he was replaced by a first acolyte. Many accusations were cast about who was responsible for the death, though nothing ever came of it. A precedent was set, however, and in the subsequent centuries, the more powerful acolytes were always ready to take the mastery from the fellow sorcerers who grew weak or complacent. So yeah, we've got 4 titans and 4, I guess, religions or societies. You got the necromancers for the Titan of Earth, the Tempestry for Hydrus, Titan of Water. You got the Thurgists for air, and now the sorcerers for fire. The fourth epoch. The Age of Peace. Almost done here. After the Titans were appeased or controlled, the era of peace, which still exists to this day, settled on the people. The few Zealans who clung tenaciously to their weakening gods are now extinct, though only after the pagans endured decades of raiding and murder. People are free to live normal lives. They tend their fields or wares, performing their daily duties as is right. Those few who have instead devoted their lives to the pursuit of magic live apart from the populace. The necromancers asked to depart from society to perform the distasteful but necessary tasks of preparing the dead for Lithos, and have handed over their rule to the Tempests. Oh yeah, the first leader of the pagans was a necromancer, so now he had handed over their rule to the Tempests. The sorcerers remained in their hidden enclave, while the Thurgists continued their studies in the monastery on their small island. Yeah, a big lore dump at the beginning, but yeah, like I said, it will be relevant to throughout the playthrough, since the entire game takes place in this world. Might as well learn about it, how it's works. Yeah, we have another part here, but I'm not going to read. It's just a kind of recap of Britannia, kind of recap of the other games. This segment of history, it can be called as such, belongs more in a work of fiction than in its objective treatise of our land and our culture. Various man. Though the veracity of the source is unknown, Vardian claims these stories, as told by his grandmother Mordra, must have some bearing on reality, or she would not have passed them on. Vardian is a great and widely respected sorcerer, and even the thaumaturge Mithran, speaks highly of the aged woman. Yet one must wonder about the truths of tales describing this other world, this one called Britannia. So yeah, in the context of the world, it's like they had a sorcerer who would see visions of Britannia. So yeah, they recapped all the events of the previous Ultima games, but like I said, this game doesn't take place in Britannia, so not really relevant right now. But yeah, after this long lore dump, we are ready to start. Concludes the cliffhanger from Ultima VII Part 2, where the Avatar was helping the snake gods of Serpent Isle and used these artifacts to cross into the ethereal void, and when suddenly the Guardian's hand grabbed him, snatched him away, and that's how it ended. So here we go. Ultima VIII Pagan. So here. u8.exe. Origin, name of the company who made the Ultima games. A large British production. What Richard Garriott called himself.
You have been a thorn in my side for far too long, Avatar. Your two worlds will be crushed. Britannia first, then Earth. I shall parade you before their conquered peoples as the fallen idol of a pathetic ideal. I banish you to the world of Pagan. No one here knows of the Avatar.
Yeah, that's how it starts. You just get dropped into this world, literally. And yeah, I mean, he could have just killed me by just closing his hands, but as he said, he didn't want to kill me. He wants me to humiliate me by parading me in front of the conquered peoples of both Britannia and Earth. So the Guardian knows I'm from Earth, actually. So I guess I've been... I joked in Ultima 4 that Ultima 4 was like an isekai anime, because you were a regular person from Earth who gets transported into the magical realm of Britannia. So now I got double isekai. I got transported into yet another world. Okay, give thy name, Leonardo. My real name. Hello. Hello there. Who are you? I'm Devon, my strange friend, and I'm glad to see that you are feeling better, Leonardo. How do you know my name? I'm sorry, I did not mean to pry, but When I found you, I knew not who you were, I'm afraid. I read through your logbook and discovered your name. Okay? Please forgive me. Where am I? Why, on the shores. On the shore, friend. Shore of what? Shore of what? Why, the shore of Tenebrae, upon the Sea of Rains. Tenebrae? Aye, Tenebrae, the city of eternal twilight. They say you'll never find a more lovely place, and I do not disagree, save for one place. But I will say this. The farther I am from the lady, the better. I feel I can tell by your questions that you are not from this land. Come you from another island? Or perhaps some place that is an even greater distance away? You can say that. Yeah, I am from very far away. Who is this lady? You mean the Lady Mordea? You mean the Lady Mordea, my friend? She is a tempest and ruler of the city. Others call her a tyrant in whispered corners, though I held no opinion myself. Until recently, that is. What is a tempest? Indeed, you ask unusual questions. However, I know so little about them myself. In town, you might find others who can offer so much more assistance. Yeah, what happened to me? I'm unsure, my friend. All I know is that I found your waterlogged body in the depths of the Lurker's domain. What happened before remains a mystery. I pulled in my nets, and within one I discovered you. Oh, he's a fisherman. The Lurker's domain? Aye, 'tis what we sometimes call the sea. You were drowning in it, my friend. A fate twice bad for this, to be certain. Twice bad? Aye, not only would it have meant death for you, but then you would have been doomed to walk the ocean floor, unable to fulfill the pact with Lithos. Yeah, who is Lithos? We call him the Mountain King. He rules the grass, the stones, the hills, all that we walk upon. He also rules death. What pact? Ages ago, our people forged a covenant with Lithos. If he would still the shaking earth, we would command to him our dead at the time of their passing. He rules death? Through his necromancers, Lithos takes the dead to serve him for the remainder of their existence. Who are the necromancers? I am amazed at how little you know, friend. Hey, I just got here. Come on. The necromancers are the keepers of the cemetery. They have the rather distasteful duty of burying the dead, thus honoring the pact and sending the dead to Lithos. Okay, goodbye. Farewell, friend Leonardo, and good luck. You are welcome to stay with me as far as you need. My food and provisions are yours until you wish to head to the city. And be careful in your travels, for I fear you will encounter much violence. Okay. I can already see a crowd gathering there on the docks. That can only mean trouble. Okay. You get to control now. So yeah, this game is actually mostly controlled by the mouse. You point to where you want to go, and depending on the distance, you can either tiptoe or walk in step or run. Whoa. Not run into the sea. You can also jump. And there was actually one thing that what was very criticized, and I guess rightly so, of the original game is the jumping mechanics, because in the original game you would always jump a certain amount of units, I guess, forward. Every time you press both mouse buttons, you jump forward. But there was a point, there is a point where there like the platforming section in this game where, yeah, it's kind of very hard to jump in the right place. I remember when I played as a kid, I would jump, and when I got to a right platform, I would save and then try jumping again, save again, try jumping again, save again, because I save every time I landed correctly, because yeah, if you fell, you would either die or have to start over. So. But in this version of the game, this is actually Ultima 8 Gold Edition that I got on GOG. And in this case, they actually included what was originally a fan-made patch. I think that this patch fixed the jumping mechanics in the sense that instead of always jumping a few units forward, you could click anywhere on the map, press both buttons, and then you'd jump to exactly where you clicked. So instead of having to align yourself carefully and then press jump, you could just click on where you wanted to jump, and if it was close enough, that is. I can't jump very far away. He'll shake his hand, say no. So yeah, this is actually also the first Ultima game that has this isometric view. The other ones were more top down. And yeah, this is your character. Before another game that the other Ultima games had, where you could choose how your character looked. So this doesn't allow for that. You look like this blonde, long-haired guy, and you never, even though you're not wearing anything, you always wear this. I mean, your armor doesn't reflect on your avatar's appearance, your character's appearance. So kind of a bummer too. Click this. Well, this is health and mana, so I can't really cast any spells yet. Let's see. So yeah, I do have a backpack. My inventory is empty. Let me grab a fish. He said I could get his stuff. I think I can double click on stuff to check in the insides. Yeah, there's some booze and mushroom. Yeah. I don't think I can do this with it. Let's see if I drink this alcohol. Burp. It's empty. Oh, I don't think it's alcohol, but there is. I think there was a. Throw this away. Click, yeah. Been a while since I did read the manual, so I knew I could know how to play again, because yeah, it's been many years since I've played this game. I did read the manual to relearn the controls, but been a while, so I gotta relearn them again. I think if I click once, I get the name of the item. Jewelry box, yeah, I'll get this. Might come in handy. I think there is a weight limit. There is a weight system in this game, but there's also you should also have like boxes and bags to hold your stuff, so you don't. Ooh, this scroll. Oh, so you don't get too disorganized. So it can be a little. Ooh, and a keyring, nice. Can be a little daunting to manage your inventory. I guess I gotta equip my first weapon here. Can I put this in here? Yeah. And yeah, this is a key ring, very useful for when you find multiple keys. You can just put them all in here, and then if you want to test something, you don't have to test every key one at a time. You can just use the key ring. So yeah, let me save here. Write diary. Yeah. No, right here. Video 1. Okay. Yeah, I think if I read this, I'll just go look at the title screen again, or the intro again. Okay, I think we're ready to explore. I think I can also climb. Hang on. Okay. If I'm right next to, yeah. If I'm right next to a wall, I can kind of climb over, not over the fence, but yeah, onto this pillar, and then jump here. Lampposts. Halt, stranger! Uh-oh. I have seen many strange things in my time, but I've never seen the likes of you. What be your name, stranger? I'm the Avatar. Well, the Guardian said no one here knows of the Avatar, so the title means nothing now. Yeah, I'm Leonardo. Alright, Leonardo, now I know you. Let's be going. I don't need Lady Mordea catching me chatting with some pauper. She's not in a good mood today. Or maybe you haven't noticed what's going on at the end of the docks. I advise you to go see for yourself. Oh. The gates to the city are closed right now. Yes, Cute little picnic table here. Can I drink this? Burp. Okay, let's head over to the docks then and see what's going on there. Oh. Torin, you have been accused of blasphemy against Our Lady Mordea and sentenced to death by beheading. Do you have any final words? Uh-oh. I shall die as I have lived, with honor. When I face Lithos, he will not find me one. A man of honor would not have insulted his lady with seditious rumors, knave. I fear that Lithos will not find you at all, for your grave shall be a watery one. The lurker is not kind to the ones she acquires. This is forbidden, lady. The ritual of internship. Do not question my decisions, Tarna. I am sure that Lithos would not want this one's worthless spirit in his domain. No. Back, woman. Prepare your task, executioner. Ooh. My husband. Yikes. The monster ate his head. Game of Thrones all of a sudden? Stand aside. Let Lady Mordea pass. Yep, we're not in Britannia anymore. Halt! I have never seen you before, stranger. Identify yourself and your business in Tenebrae. What just happened here? The execution is none of your business. Just be glad that a treasonous, despicable criminal has been properly punished. Now answer the question. Come in peace? Yeah, I go by Leonardo. Well met, Leonardo. And where do you hail from? Another world? I'll say a place far away. Another island? I admit your clothing is unusual, but I was not aware there were other cities. Well, I suggest you quickly learn the laws and customs of this city. What is your business in the city? Make money? Return home. Yeah, this more cool. Then what in the ladies' names are you doing wandering around here? I suggest you quickly find your way. You may go about your business. Please move along and do not disturb the widow until after I have escorted her from the docks. Okay, I guess. Ooh. No wonder some people call the queen a tyrant. And hey, the gates to the city are now open.
Yes, Avatar, seek a way home.
And the Guardian is watching me. Dang it. Cute little music. So yeah, now I actually have no idea where to go next. Just explore the city, I guess. I remember it being like rectangular shaped, with a castle in the middle. chest. Hang on, I do remember there being some chest being booby-trapped, so I'm gonna save every time I open one, just in case.
Care you no more for your own world, Avatar?
What? I just drag it onto the... Yeah, double click on the chest. Okay, unlocked it. And just some clothes. Oh, flask of oil. We got a Molotov cocktail here. Might come in handy. I actually don't remember if this game punishes you for stealing, or if it's only if you get caught stealing. Scroll of trap destruction. Ooh. I want it. Yeah, if I come across a booby-trapped chest, should come in handy. Armor. It's just a belt. Can I wear this belt? Is it actually armor? Oh, actually, I guess it counts as leather armor. Only 2, but better than nothing. And what is this? Book. Bloodwatch. Nothing to report. Oh, these are the times of the day, I think. Yeah. Bloodwatch, first ebb, daytide, 3 moons, last ebb, and eventide. Nothing to report. Flogged some peasants. Broke up a fight. Probably broke the sod's nose. Probably broke the sod's nose. Nothing to report. Helped peasant remember where he hid his taxes. Remember where he hid his taxes. I get it. And guard change. Yeah. Is this locked too? No. Oh, here we go. Here's a booby-trapped chest. At least I was far enough away. I didn't get hurt. Oh, I did get hurt. Oh dear. Okay. I think I heal up if I walk around, so that's okay. Well, at least I didn't die. Can I grab this? Yes, he already got one more. Little cowl for these potions. Another dagger. I already got a dagger, don't need another one. And obsidian coins. Yeah, I forgot that this place's currency was the obsidian coins. Yeah, I'm grabbing it, like I said. I'm not going to worry about stealing in this world. I'm on a mission here. Don't remember what each of these potions do, but put them in this little box. Oh, I don't even need to walk around, just by waiting my hit points are going up. Yeah, I might test what each of these do. I think the red one might give me health, but yeah, I don't think I need health right now. So, I think backspace. Yeah, backspace clears the screen. I remember. What is this? Bottle. No. Wasn't there something that if I tried drinking this? No. Yeah, I do remember when I first played this. I was like very used to. I think eating might recover my health too. Let's see. Let me check it. Yeah. Yeah, eating also recovers your hit points. When I was a kid and I had played point-and-click adventure games before, so I had not played yet an RPG where you could just grab and hold any object. So I would just grab everything. I remember grabbing every bottle, every potion, every cup, every plate, because I thought, hey, I can grab it. That means I might use it eventually, right? Oh yeah, this is the castle. Oh yeah, I started playing this with point-and-click adventure logic. Yeah, much later that I found out, okay, I don't actually need to grab everything. I guess I was just worried that, oh, what if I ignore an object that I'll need later on? It's locked. Guard lock, nothing to report. Same tick, yes. Nothing to report. Nothing to report. Nothing to report. More of the same. Take a guess. What's with you? I guess parchment. Door's locked. Chest is locked as well. Yeah, right now I'm just wandering around, seeing what I can do and what I can take. I can find. I think there's someone here in town that I will meet that will tell me where to go eventually. Ooh, dining room. Kitchen over here. What does this say? Mess hall. Oh. Is the game audio too loud, by the way? I mean, I got worried. I get worried if the steps of the avatar might get annoying after a while, but I think there is an option to turn them off, but I think the game is a little more immersive with them on. I don't know. Well, let me know if you want them off or on. Let them on. Okay, just food in the barrels. And yeah, that's the other side. This castle is surrounded by water. Move along. Castle is surrounded by water with a bridge on the north and south parts. Some books on top here with the statue of the queen and dragons. What do you see over here? Go this way. Hey, over here. No. Palace barracks. Oh, yeah, going up. Finish checking this place out first. No. I mean, I could actually. I remember I can, if I choose. I can attack a guard and antagonize people, but then they will just attack me all the time, and yeah, that's not a good place. So you can do like the wrong thing in this game. Big book of adventure by Saldek. Regarding on these pages, the tips I found while in my adventures. Read well, feral quester. Oh, sounds like I need to know this. Where your life may be saved by recalling these in your time of need. Puzzles. You will be in luck if such puzzles are played with levers. These are usually not harmful and require little time if you watch your surroundings for clues. Center level levers usually reset the puzzle. Okay. Traps. If there's a chest sitting innocently in the open, touch it not, especially if it has many corpses around it. These are the other dolts who fell for it. Yeah, I already fell for a trap chest. Chest does loot. Rarely do chests have anything in them. Open them at your own risk. It will serve you well to carry a magic scroll to check for traps within these. I do have two traps. to remove trap scrolls. Tricks of the trickster. Judge them by their cover, for they read differently than other books. Ah, are there trick books here? Mazes. Always mark your path. Use rocks or wood, never breadcrumbs. Beware of treasure. It is there to lead you from the path. Spell chits. Always read the text on the outside of these scrolls to identify them. Once you have opened them, their magic will immediately be released upon reading. Okay. Little tips. You can actually play darts here. And hang on. I might as well eat these already. Have these, and I think if I get over here, double click and then throw it. No. Right. Oops. Oh, yeah, I missed the mark there. Her study, the queen's study, I guess. Ah, ooh, lots of pieces of armor. Yeah, this must be the armory. Palace barracks. Guess this is the throne room. Yeah, the royal hall. Can I go in? Let me save before I approach this queen. I don't trust her.
Care you no more for your own world, Avatar?
Yeah. Oh, she's not here. What is this? Cushion. A cushion with a skull on it? Oh, it's locked. Oh, she's sleeping in her bed there. I sit on a throne while she's sleeping. No one's watching. I don't think I can sit. Okay, anything in here? I don't think there's anything there that I can use. Oh yeah, let me check above and below now. Oh yeah, this was locked. Yeah, there were stairs going up and stairs going down. So. Oh yeah, now I remember. Some parts are like coming back to me. I remember there's a blacksmith in town that I can talk to. That will aid me, or give me a quest or something. Not seeing many things here. Gotta be close to the basket to inspect it. Yeah, empty basket. Wait, there's a big door there. Well, range bar. This prison. Authorized personnel only. Yeah, looks like a dungeon. Ugh. Okay. I remember liking this little song that plays in town, the town theme, I guess, the Tenebrae theme. Kind of cute. Can I search in the chest? Yes, I can. Ooh. Hidden book. The lone stranger turned to the garden, coughing a bloodshot eye. Ah, okay. I think it's just a story. Yeah, I'm not going to read every book. Just checking it out to see if it's something that would be useful. Yeah. Parchment, okay. Stay out of trouble. Okay, I'll try. Ooh. Something lurking underneath. It's another log book. Yeah. Ooh. Got 2 coins here. Yeah, but I don't need two obsidian coins. Actually, I don't know how if I might need to buy something. No one's watching. I can just wipe. Oh yeah, there was a book here. Whoa. That. Final Sunlight by Nolandri, the Blind Idiot of Tenebrae. Final moments of final moments of sunlight were glorious moments. Days of bloodshed. Talking about the history, yeah. In case you don't have the manual, you can learn about the history. But yeah, we already know about what happened here. Not for the destroyer, but for an end to the fighting. The many refused to acknowledge the might of the Titans. We were doomed to devastation. Would Pagan and Zealand known one from the other as lifeless corpses filling the pyre as a result of the destroyer's carnage? Yeah, I guess this is like a recap of the history. We already learned this. Yeah, destroyer vanquished. There was not by ruin. The quake ceased. The wind slowed and the water calmed. The smoke cleared. Pagan again saw Pagan. Despite the recent tumult, the moment was one of serenity. But the sun was no more. There is no knowledge of where the light of the sun has gone. There is no true night, but there is no true day. And the Titans, demanding the ever-increasing sacrifices in payment for their deed, offer no answers. I guess this must be like an in-game solution for the lack of a day-night cycle. Which, yeah, the other in Ultima 7, I think there was a day-night cycle, but no longer in Ultima 8. So they justify it by meaning, okay, this is a place where it's always twilight. There is no more day and night. Oh, it's like a training hall? Oh yeah, can I practice combat? How do I do this again? Click here? Yeah. Combat music here. Yeah, this is how you initiate combat. You double click with the right mouse button. Boy, this weapon gets heavy. Okay, I thought you were pointing at me or something. Okay, some potions. Don't mind if I do. Yoink. At some point, if I find a sack or something, another sack, I'll put all my potions inside. Regret to inform you, my healing services will be needed for some time. Terrible. The trolls had come and searched for the favorite meal, human children. Ew. From house to house they went, ripping doors off and brushing aside the men as if they were no more than flies. Mothers wailed as babes were torn from their breasts, and fathers cried in anguish, one by one, as their children were eaten alive. The bloody procession went on, and I fear the screams and sobs will ring in my darkest dreams forever. But is this a justification for why there are no children in the city? Because they were all eaten by trolls? Yikes. Petra gave birth a few days before. Troll fairly dense. Okay. Okay, I think we explored everything up here. Just check the other side. Quick. And yeah, once we're done here in the palace. Arcade storing frogs, none of them damaged the tutor. Once we're done here at the palace, we'll explore the rest of the city. Yeah, I think there are two people that I should find here. One is the blacksmith, or maybe someone. I remember there being a tavern in town. I mean, typical RPG adventure. You get into a new city, you go to the tavern. And there should also be like an old man or someone important. Yeah, okay, now remember, the city was divided into three parts. There's Central Tenebrae, East Tenebrae, and West Tenebrae. Okay. Now I'm in West Tenebrae. As a kid, I do remember actually drawing a map of the city, so I knew where everything was. Someone's house. Messy. Ah, wait, is that? Yeah, is this the blacksmith? No, this is a tavern. Oh, cool. Look at that. Ah, scratch myself with me hook. Nice little tavern here with the darts and the pirate's barkeep. Where's these tights boots? Yeah, save here and ask some questions to the barkeep. Yeah, maybe I'll learn more about the people. Oh no, Orlok's telling to... I've heard that one 100 times. Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you? What's your name? My name's Orlok, and what might you be? My name's Leonardo. Well met then, Leonardo. 'Tis a fine name indeed. Stay a while and listen to me tales. Is this the Diablo reference? Yeah, tell me of Tenebrae. What would you like to know? Tell me its history. Tenebrae has an interesting history. I would love to tell you about it. In the very early days, the people of Tenebrae were attacked by those filthy necromancers. Those mages of death commanded their minions of undead to kill everyone in the town. Me great-great-great-grandpappy John Blowhard charged into their camp and single-handedly slew all of the necromancers. Without the mages to control them, the undead fell back into their timeless sleep, and Tenebrae was saved. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I don't want to know more. Good to see you again, Leonardo. How can I help you? Tell me your tales, I guess. Aye, me bucko. I know a right frightful tale about a ghost that walks the hills above Tenebrae. Would you like to hear that, Anne? Yeah, that I would. Well, you see, my great-great-grandpappy, John Blowhard, spent most of his days on the sea. It is said that he came across the lost treasure of the ancient kings. Gold, my friend, gold beyond your wildest dreams. He brought that gold back here to Tenebrae with the idea of settling down and living out the rest of his life in comfort. Well, that was not to be, for he had no more found a comfortable place to live in when the dreams began to plague him. Terrible nightmares you'd have now. Now, my great-great-great-grandpappy weren't afraid of nothing. He was the bravest man alive. But these dreams would wake him up screaming and shaking with fright. In his dreams, the ghosts of the ancient kings would visit him and demand their treasure back. Night after night, these specters appeared, but my great-great-great-grandpappy wouldn't give up the treasure. One night, after a particularly frightful visit, he had an idea. He would take the treasure and hide it away where no one would ever find it. So he took a shovel and hid the treasure and disappeared into the hills, never to be seen alive again. There are some that say he is in those hills yet and can be seen patrolling the area where the treasure is hid. But no one has yet the courage to find out. Treasure, you say? Hello. Need something? Hello. What's your name? My name is Jenna. And yours? Oh, that's a pretty name. Yeah, my name. Why do you carry a sword? Well met, Leonardo. Because it is mine, and I'll have you know I'm not afraid to use it. Oh. Barmaid carrying around his sword. Yes, this blade has sent more than one man running for his life. It's a nice blade. Yes, it is a fine blade. A wondrous blade. Have you ever seen finer? No. This is all I have left from my grandfather. Before he died, he gave me his sword and told me to wear it with pride, and I always have. Where do you learn to wield it? My father taught me. He always wanted a son, but all he got was me. So he taught me. He is determined to marry me off, though. Okay. You're looking thirsty. Should be. What's the next drink? Hello, Jenna. Like something to eat, something to drink. Orlok sure like his tales. You don't even have to tell me. I've heard every one of them and at least 1,000 times. And let me tell you, they get bigger with each telling. Did he tell you the ghost story yet? Yes, he did. Yes, he has. You know, of all his tales, that one is the only one that never changes when he tells it. I always wondered if there wasn't a grain of truth in it. Why, just the other day I heard my father, Darion, ask Orlok about the story. I don't know why, though. Anyway, what can I get you? Something to eat, I guess. Well, we have a good kitchen here. We serve fish, thoraxan jerky, kith filet, bread, mushrooms. I'll have a thoraxan jerky. Tubers, thoraxan cheese. Yeah, thoraxan is a four-legged animal that lives here. I actually read them on the manual. Kith? Isn't that a giant spider? You can eat giant spider fillet. I'll have thoraxan jerky. Planning a long trip? It's a bit tough, but travels well. It is 3 stones a pound. Yeah, never mind. I don't need to buy food yet. Let me know if you change your mind. Okay. Bye. Oh yeah, I remember this tavern, but watch for undead. I don't think there's anyone here important just yet. Must be where they live, like Orlok's house and Jana's house, adjacent to the tavern. Okay. Going to open the door? No? Open the door. Is it locked? Okay. I'll just leave through the front door of the tavern, I guess. Now, I don't remember if the blacksmith is on East Tenebrae or West Tenebrae, but I guess I'll just wander around and make note of... Little doll. Make note of who's on which side of the city. Yeah, the central Tenebrae only really has the castle, so that's the only thing I have notes in there. But on here. Okay, what about you? Ugh. What happened here? Dead peasant. Eye of the boulder. The runes of the myth trainer. I like my doing. We can search the eye. Shortly after my 19th year. By training with a necromancer, had I known that at a young age would befall upon the completion of my undertaking, I would have spent my days differently. The eye? Okay. Nothing less at the ultimate, but instead receive only a pale reflection, a hint of what could have been. Huh. Kith venom. Devenoming the kith. Removing the venom sacs from a kith should only be done by an animal between the ages of 4 and 6 days. There's a little bit of lore that apparently they are able to extract the venom from those giant spiders. But yeah, no clue about what happened here. This poor peasant. Kind of cool that when you're facing a mirror, it shows a little bit of a reflection. Reflection's still there. Excuse me. There you go. Kind of creepy. Anything hidden under these clothes? Okay. Okay, no. A little balcony. Yeah, whoever lived here is now dead. Oh. How close am I to the edge of the city? Okay, this... no. Yeah, the entire city is all walled off, I think. Or is it just the central part that's surrounded by a wall? Yeah, I might have to try and find my old maps to see if get around here. Oh. What happened here? Everything destroyed. Oh. Is this a gem? Fancy ruby? Grab it, might come in handy. Yeah, gotta make note of which houses are empty or have nothing important in them, and which ones are where the important houses are. Yeah, I think this is the wall, the north wall of the East Tenebrae. There should be a gate leading out. It's a big place, a big city. No. Yeah, I might need to check back on my maps to make sure I don't miss any buildings. At least look up a map online or something. I mean, if I follow the roads, I guess I won't miss any buildings. Mm-hmm. Oh, empty. Loom. Yeah, I don't think I should go around raiding everyone's chests. Okay, another big empty house. Oh, wait. There's a lake in the middle of the city? Hey. Confess and I shall not torture you. What's going on here? Please let me go. Right, I shall torture you then. No, wait. Ah, wait, I will not speak with you. Okay, I guess nothing I can do here. I swear my mother raised I have not part in it. Really? I thought you said your mother was sick. Well... She is sick. Very sick. She will be dead soon. Okay, I want no part in that. Oh, so there is a river crossing this town, I guess. Don't remember. Oh, hello. You were at the docks. Hello there. Hey. Good day to you, sir. And good day to you. May I know your name? I'm Dorian, the arms master and captain of the palace guard here in Tenebrae. Hey, aren't you that barmaid's father? And you? I'm Leonardo. I met Leonardo. Tell me about the palace. I heard a tale from Orlok. Yeah. I'll say this later. The palace is the name of our tempest. Is the home of our tempest, Lady Mordea. Tenebrae, 'tis the finest gem in this fair land. I have served the city and her leaders since I was a mere lad. As an apprentice in the guard, I welcome you, Leonardo, to our fair city. Who are the palace guards? The finest fighting regiment in the land, but there is not much call for defense anymore. We mostly spend our time in preserving the peace. That's not to say we wouldn't be ready if needed, though. Ready for what? Of course, you never know what those necromancers are up to, and we do have our fine Tempest to defend. Who is the Tempest? Yes, Mordea. Why, she's the representative of the mightiest of Titans, Hydrus. Hydrus's visage is much too fearsome and powerful for the likes of you and I. So Lady Mordea serves as her representative. In exchange, Lady Mordea is able to wield some of her power from Hydrus. What power? Why do you think we have fair weather all day? With her share of Hydrus' power, Lady Mordea is able to control the weather. 'Tis a blessing, it is. And who is Hydra? Keep a respectful tongue in your head when you speak of that name, my friend. The Lurker is a force to be reckoned with. She is the power of all the waters. She can be as gentle as a spring rain or as powerful and terrible as a thundering waterfall. She is the mightiest of all the Titans. Well worth our respect and worship. Okay, bye. Hey, wait, I heard the tale from Orlok. Can you help me out here? Wait, I'm back. Moment, sir. Good day to you. Good morrow, Captain Darion. I heard a tale from Orlok. That's not unusual from him. He's got quite a few of them. The tale concerned a ghost. Ghosts? In my town? Never. Why, if there were any ghosts seen here, it would only be in the minds of those who had too much of Orlok's ale. I'll just bet he's been talking to those simple-minded herdsmen in the hills again. They are always spreading some crazy stories around. Spend too much time with their thorax. That's what I think. Ghosts? Psha, no such thing. And I'll mind you not to spread tales like that. Upset the citizens of this town, it does. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay. The Guardian laughing at. Oh. No one here. Already have a dagger. Yeah, so far the tavern is the only noteworthy building in this part of town. Checking every other building. Make sure there are no one important inside. Yeah, no one here. Point that halberd at me. Is this the tavern? Oh, this is the blacksmith. Hey, found her. Or him? Yeah, it's a him. Hello. Excuse me. Fair greetings, mate. Greetings to you. Well, a new face in town. I'm Korik, the smith in Tenebrae. Have you come to buy something? New face? You are certainly not from Tenebrae. Are you from the country? Yeah, I'm not from Tenebrae. I may not be wealthy and important, but I believe that I know everyone in town and everything about this town. You know everyone? Indeed I do. Everyone needs a smith now and then. You know, those who are too high-born to come into my shop personally are well known by everyone in town. Everyone else comes in here sooner or later. You're not wealthy. That is very true. One will never get rich as a blacksmith, but I've never wanted riches. Okay. Yes. Over on the east side, that's where all of the rich folk live. Ah, the library is also there. Of course, Lady Mordea's palace occupies the central part of the city. And there, in here on the west side, is where we common folk live. It has never been nice here, but lately things have gotten worse. Okay, so there is a difference between the east and west side of the city. How have things gotten worse? Things have just deteriorated. There was a fire in the northern part of the west side. The folks that lived there lost everything. Now they just wander the streets asking for handouts. The old man that lived there died in the fire. Folks say that he haunts the place now. I did see a ruined house, but I didn't get close. Okay. Wait. What if I want to buy something? Yeah, I'd like to buy something. Outstanding. How would you like to buy? Would you like to buy armor or weapons? Buy a weapon. Fine news. I'm sure you will appreciate the quality of my weapons. Would you be wanting a saber, scimitar, mace, dagger, axe, or broadsword? I'll have a saber. Very well. A saber costs about 75 obsidians? Whoa. Seems that you don't have enough money. Please come back when you got enough obsidian. Remember, quality is worth a high price. Oh dear. Armor. Outstanding. Okay. We have helmets, arm guards, and shields. Oh, leggings, helmets, armor guards, and shields. Which would you prefer? Shield would be nice. Shield costs 12 blacks. Wait, didn't mean to. I actually don't know how much I have. Let me check if I have enough for a shield. Here's the amount. Thank you very much, my friend. Cool. Very well. Hey, I got a shield. Equip it. I'm very mismatched here. No boots, chain cowl, leather armor, and metal shield. Is that it? Is he just for buying weapons? Well, I thought he had like, I thought he could hand out a side quest or something. How are you, Korik? I'm well and fine, my friend. I have actually accomplished quite a bit today. I must say, I feel truly blessed to have talented hands. What have you done? Oh, nothing special. I have just had a productive day so far. I truly hate it when I have not had a productive day. If I do not accomplish something by the time I am ready to sleep, I feel that I have wasted a part of my life. We all must contribute, you know. Yeah, I feel you. Must contribute. I see that you like your work. Ah yes, my father taught me that you must work hard in order to be respected. No one respects a lazy person who does not carry their load. You have talented hands? I know that it sounds immodest to say such things, but it is the truth. Besides, it was not It was not I that created my talent. The creators made me as I am, skills and all. Creators? Wait, are you a worshipper of the ancient gods? Creators? I did not mention creators. You must have been mistaken, my friend. I would never speak of such nonsense. Why? The lady forbids such talk. Okay. Your talent with metal? Yes, I have always had a great talent in shaping metal. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess people are afraid to express their any religious opinions that go against the worship of the Titans. Okay. Maybe at some point I have to bring the materials for him to craft weapons. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. Okay, yeah. So the tavern and the blacksmith are all on this side of town. Over here. Huh. Little house. Okay. Anything inside the desert? The Voices of Mary by Salem. Yeah, I'm not going to read all that. What is this? Fan? Oh. You can open the fan. Cute. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this music is going to be in my head after a while. Oh. Cross the river, I guess. Oh.
Enjoying your stay on Pagan, Avatar?
Shut up. Leave me alone. Whoa. That's the executioner. Hello. Pardon me. Good day, stranger. Who are you? Nice axe. I'll start being nice to her. Yes, stranger, it is. Who are you? Not that it's any of your concern, stranger. I'm called Shauna. Who was the man I saw you kill? Okay, what do you do? I assume you are speaking in jests, for it is obvious by my executioner's blade that I remove heads to earn my keep. Why are you so concerned about my name and occupation? Well, it's tradition, you know. In Ultima IV, I asked everyone their name and their job, so... I'm simply curious, yeah. I'm not here to satisfy an idle curiosity, stranger. One would think you were employed by the scholar, the way you waste my time with useless banter. Wait, who is the scholar? If I am to be the source of information, do not expect this to occupy too much of my time. The scholar, Bentic, is a rather long-winded individual who spends his days and nights buried in the pages of the many books he maintains. In fact, stranger, perhaps you should speak with him. His work is knowledge, after all, and I doubt the rest of us have time for this prattle. Then again, you seem the sort to be more interested in hearing rumors in the darkened tavern than the ramblings of a learned man. Hey. Yeah, where is the scholar? I already know where the tavern is. So it is knowledge you seek. Then you may find Bantic in the northeastern part of town. He is wise and knows much, and he will impart that which you wish. and more. I'll tell you this, stranger. If he cannot answer your query, then only one other might. But I am loath to tell you who, for fear you would waste his precious time like you have mine. Yeah, who is this other? Come on. Swear to me you will not disturb his study without due cause, and I will name him. Agreed? Okay, I swear. Very well. His name is Mithran. You may find him outside the city walls. His wisdom is great, but I warn you not to visit him for idle prattle such as this. I swear myself that you will do not wish to see me angered. Okay, goodbye. Wait, I wanted to ask about the guy you beheaded. Hello again, Shauna. May we speak? Greetings again, stranger. I suppose you wish more of my time? Only a moment. Very well, stranger. You have a moment. What is it that you want? And I assume it is not to beg me away from my appointed task. What is your task? I think that you need not know such things, but let me assure you that not all of my life revolves around death. Most times, there are far more interesting things to study than a decapitated body. Yeah, what do you study then? My dear stranger, if I have not yet made it perfectly clear that my business is none of your concern, let me do so now. As far as you need to know, I am but an executioner, nothing more, but nothing less. Yet you study other pursuits? I have warned you, do not pry into my affairs. Do not fool yourself into thinking that I am incapable of performing the duties of my position, even when the victims are not bound. Nope. I have no qualms about staying someone who deserves to die. Though I do not necessarily agree with the ladies. Oh. With what do you disagree? It is not right to let the body fall to the lurker. It violates the pact, something for which Lithos will not likely stand much longer. Yeah, I already know who Lithos in the pact is. Goodbye. I was not able to ask her about the guy who she beheaded. Well, I'm thinking we'll meet the widow eventually, so it's okay. What's this? Ugh. Okay, so at least we found out where yeah, I do remember, like I said, there was someone in town that we needed to meet, and I guess we found out about Bantic. He said he was in the northeastern part of town, so he's in East Tenebrae. Let's go over there. And there's Mithran in the outside of town. Another. Yeah, I don't have time to rescue peasants right now. I'm on a mission. Okay, East Tenebrae, where I guess the rich people live. Yeah, look at this. It looks much nicer. Okay. Empty room. Oh. Do not enter. Oops. Ooh. Don't mind me, I was never here. I guess this is Darian's home. Yeah, let me check let me check your basement. Huh. Lever here, I'm betting this opens this door. Yeah, this is clearly a door that should open. Fight Master. I don't remember if we learned anything from him. Oh, yeah, let me go all to Bentic already. Said it was the northeast part of town, so go north. Still, I want to check inside of the buildings though. Locked door. Gem sitting on top of a table of a platform. Hey, aren't you the widow of the guy who was beheaded? Why are you pacing around like that? Excuse me. Yes? Yeah, what is your name? My name is Rian, and yours? I'm Leonardo. Hello, Leonardo. I'm afraid I'm not in good company at this terrible time. Why do you cry? I'm sorry if my tears upset you, but it's so sad. I was once the wife of Toran, but now he is gone, and my son is gone. Whatever shall I do? Toran was your husband? Yes, and he was executed by the Tempest, Lady Mordea. Why was he executed? I tried to warn him about speaking his mind so openly, but he would laugh and say that no man need fear the truth. In the end, 'twas Mordea's wrath that he should have feared. He was an outspoken man? Toran feared no one, not even the Tempest. Of late, he had begun to question the need for these executions. He was in the tavern when the guards came for him. Oh, I tried to warn him. Now I have no one, not even my son. Yeah, where is your son? My son, Torwin, left home to become a Thurgist. Oh. Yeah, what is a Thurgist? We already know it's... A Thurgist is a healer. Oh, please do not misunderstand me, friend Leonardo. I think it is grand that my son should want to be a healer. Why, I'm thrilled, but I'm concerned by the suddenness of his decision. Yeah, as we learned it from the manual, the Thurgists, the worshippers of Stratus, Titan of Air. You question his decision? I'm sorry if I appear to be a terrible mother by questioning his decision, but he never showed any sign of wanting to be a healer when he was growing up. He just wanted to be a gem cutter like his father. And now that he's gone, I'm left alone with no one to support him. But at least I know he is alive and well. I can always hope he will return to his poor widowed mother. Yeah, I hope he returns to you. That would be wonderful. Oh, how I'd love to see him again. Even if just for a short visit. Oh, to see his face again. He does not take kindly to things said about her. It will cost you your life, as it did my poor Toran. But I should not burden you with my troubles. What do you do? I'm a weaver. I make clothing, and because of oh, can I not say it without crying, my husband's execution. I have taken over the running of my husband's gem shop. Your husband's shop? Toran was the gem cutter here in town. As my son is no longer here, I'm left to run the shop. I'm not really interested in gems right now. Sell clothing? I sell those that I make. Purchasing clothing? Do I have any boots? I'm barefoot right now, even though I don't show it. I have many things in my shop. Please come by when I am open for business. Okay, I'm not going to do business while you're grieving. So speak later. Okay. So yeah, we just learned more about, like I said, we just learned more about the guy who was executed. Where is Bentic? And keep heading north. Tenebrae Library. Oh. Yeah, they did say the library was in this part of town. I don't think Bentic is in here. Quiet. All the signs say quiet. So. Hello. Who are you? Greetings. Greetings, stranger. What is your name? Hey, my name is Bentik. Oh, he is here. Okay. It is a word. My name is Bentik. It is a word of pagan derivation. I think it originally meant he who toils hard, but that is not for certain. I have found a number of references to Ventak in several older texts and feel that this may be the root of the name Bentik. And what is your name, friend? Oh, he just goes on about his name. My name is Leonardo. Well met, Leonardo. I'm pleased to meet you. What is Pagan? Pagan? Why, that's the name of this place. I thought this place was Tenebrae. No, that is the name of the city. Pagan is the name of this land. That is an all-encompassing world upon which we all live out our meager lives. Yeah, I wish to leave Pagan. How do I do that? Leave Pagan? My goodness, I don't think I've ever had anyone ask for that. But then again, you don't act, talk, or dress like anyone I've ever seen before. Let's see. I can only suggest you speak to someone with more magic abilities than I. Mithran could help you, or though I dread to suggest it, perhaps the necromancers could help you. Oh dear. Yeah, who is Mithran? Mithran lives in a small house on the plateau. He has been known to dabble in the various magical arts and is a scholar. He often makes magical scrolls and things and sells them. Mithran practices the magical arts? Yes, though I'm not sure what schools he follows. Where is the plateau? From the palace in the center of Tenebrae, head north out of the city. Follow the path through the valley to a cave entrance. Go through the cave. It opens on the other side of the mountain on the plateau. Okay. Schools. Why, they're full elemental schools, of course. There are those who follow Lithos and practice his magic. These spells are mostly earth-based spells. They require long hours of study and practice to cast correctly. So I've heard. The tempestual magics of Hydrus are only available through the heredity, and so are unavailable to the majority. Now, the magic of Pyrrhus, the fire elemental, are quite spectacular to watch, but very dangerous to the caster. Stratus, on the other hand, provides healing magics, although she requires strict obedience to her tenets. And yeah, throughout the course of the game, we will actually go and learn all these different types of magics. Well, not Tempestry, but there is the school of magic that Mithran knows that we will learn. So, yeah, we will meet the necromancers and learn necromancy. We will meet the Theurgists and learn how to. We'll do healing magic, and then we'll meet the sorcerers and learn their magic throughout the course of the game. Whoops! I spent too long. Yeah. Greetings, Bentik. Hello there, Leonardo. What do you do? By trade, I am the librarian of the city. However, I prefer to think of myself as a student of life, one who spends his time observing all facets of life. I am a great studier of people. You would be amazed at the things you may learn by simply observing your neighbors in their everyday life. Tell me of the people. You're a student of life as well? I do enjoy finding someone who shares the same passion as I do. The people here in Tenebrae are a varied and fascinating lot. They go about their daily tolls, laboring under the yoke of a somewhat restrictive government, and yet still find the time to enjoy themselves occasionally. Restrictive government? This is not quite the safe thing to discuss here. Even my interest in knowledge and books can not protect me from Lady Mordea. Yeah, not as we learned by the guy who got executed. Not good to defy her. You might say she has a rather short temper. Why, just recently her guards confiscated my personal diary, though I don't have any idea why. Okay, and your neighbors. I think the one I like to spend the most time is Devon. He is such a sharp fellow. Isn't Devon the one the fisherman who saved me? I think he has far more... Oops. Potential. Devon has potential? Yes. I can't put my finger on it, but there is something there. Call it a hunch, if you will. I just seem to feel that there is something about him that suggests great many things. He does love to read. Maybe he is destined to be a great scholar. Does he know how I may leave Pagan? Leave Pagan? My goodness. Okay, this is just repeating. Mithran. Okay, so that's the same. Mithran is a scholar? Well, of sorts. He enjoys studying and reading books, as I do, but he will form an opinion and tout it as perfect. He will even cite his own writings as an example of perfect creative thinking. This makes talking to him a bit tedious, but he is a good source of information. Okay, I think we already saw them. Schools and the plateau. Okay, I guess we have our first destination. Go to the plateau and find Mithran. I mean, we did swear to the blacksmith, to the executioner girl, that we would not talk to him unless we really needed to. So I guess we do need to know. He's the one who might know how I may leave leave Pagan, not Britannia. So go north, leaving the north part of the palace. We go north and leave the city. Flag of Tempestry is symbol of water, I guess. Follow the path north. Okay, now that we are outside of town, we might come across some enemies, so let me write my diary here. Anyone home? Oh, hello. Greetings. Hope I'm not intruding. Oh no, you're welcome here, although you did alarm me a bit. We do not get many strangers up in here. Still, it is not for simple folk to say where, when you travel. Do you know who I am? Well, to be honest, no, but someone of my stature certainly has no business telling a warrior that what he can or cannot do. But I have not introduced myself. I am Corinth, and by what are you called? I am called Leonardo. Well, I am pleased to meet you, Leonardo, and you are welcome. Corinth? I was named for my mother who did not survive my birth. Father wished to preserve her memory by naming me after her. What do you do? Yeah, what's your name? What's your job? As we live in the country away from most people, I do many things. Since my son did move away, I'm not as busy as I once was. Son? My dear Cyrus? I'm so proud of him. His father and I are but simple people, but Cyrus will do great things. Great things? Yes, Cyrus has gone to study with the Theurgists. He will help many people as a Theurgist. Another one. Yeah, I already know what the Theurgists do. Okay. Going north. So there should be an entrance in a cave. And then once we leave the cave, we should be at the plateau. Oh, here we go. I think we need to jump there. Oh, we do need to jump. Okay, here we go. I think this is the part where I think I needed to save every time I jumped. Let me save just in case. Yeah, when I played this, the original game was not the patched version, so I had to.
I do so enjoy the cries of torment.
Shut up, Guardian. But now that I have this patched version, I should be able to just double click on the stones and jump fairly easily. Ooh, chest there. Although, hang on. I don't trust the chest, so roll of trap detection. Okay. Caster, using the scroll will warn you of all traps laid in chests. Okay. Okay. Does that sound, that little sound that it made, meaning that it was a trap? Restore to side scroll. Scroll of invisibility, scroll restoration. Okay, at least I didn't lose a lot of health. As well grab these. Yeah, much easier now. I can just click on the stone and it will automatically align me to where I need to go. Yeah. Ugh. You don't want to fall into this water. Now where do I go? I think I can walk on the edge here. Yeah. Oh, I think wait, what is that? The skull on top of a rotating disc? Okay. I don't think I can climb it, it's too high. Huh. Actually, I might be in the wrong, going the wrong way actually. I mean, can I jump there? No. Well, at least I found those scrolls. I mean, it said that the cave was to the north, and this was not. This was more to the side, so maybe this is the wrong cave. Yeah, let's get out of here. Might have taken the wrong path. Oh, hey. Japan sending PSN. Happy Easter to you too. Oh, I think those are the thoraxes? Or what's it called again? Thoraxin? I do have a manual here. Yeah, thorax. The name of this creature. We've in the bar, in the tavern, they were selling meat and cheese made out of them. So I guess they're like this world's cattle. Who was talking just now? Oh, hello. Excuse me. Whoa, there's a troll there. Is there a ghost in the valley? Where did you hear such thing? I heard stories in town. I do not know why here, but why, my friend, but I do have come by looking for ghosts. You may well back from where you came from. I'm not going to upset you. Not worry, friend. This ghost thing is just not a topic for each of us to discuss. Is it true? No, and I really not have time to discuss silly stories. Okay. Really? Willem, how fare you? I'm fine, thanks. I think... Is the troll hitting the thorax? The thorax? Good and welcome. Is it where? What? Who is Corinth? The valley. You don't get visitors. Not very often. No one really has much cause to come here. Other than Shana and Mithran. That is why I'm so surprised to see you. Yeah, Shana is the executioner. Valley. It's beautiful here, is it not? Kinda, I guess. It's beautiful here. Many people say that Valley is the only truly beautiful place in the world. The beauty of the Valley has made life as a herdsman somewhat easier. Your herd is in trouble there. However, I find myself feeling remorse. I contemplated the beauty of this place and somehow makes me feel better. You know what? That's enough. Should we try take on the troll? They're fighting the thorax there. Yeah. Let me see how well my combat ability is by seeing if I can easily defeat a troll or not. Oh, that was easy. Oh, he got more. Okay, yeah. Loot the body. Yeah, that was easier than expected. Okay, I guess now we can talk to Corin. Where'd you go? I'm looking for Mithran. Hello, my friend. It's quite good to see you. All is well for you, I hope. And Ghost in the Valley. Stories in town. What? What the? I was just killed by a thorax. I just saved you guys. Come on. Here lies the Avatar. Rest in peace. You're a jerk. Good thing I saved just before fighting the troll. Actually, wait, did the troll hurt me that badly? Or maybe the troll was already weak from fighting the thorax. Oh yeah, didn't even do anything. I mean, they're not really dangerous. Oh, different loot this time around. They're not really dangerous, but... Wait, can I just double click on thing? What the? Oh, the gem exploded. Okay. Yeah, let me get out of here. I mean, like I said, they're not very dangerous because they're pretty slow, but I guess they can still damage you and kill you if you're standing in front of them. Okay, I guess I'll keep heading north and see if I can find the cave. Find Mithran. Wait. Can I? Something hidden here, I'm pretty sure. Can I drag these? Yeah. Pile. The graphical glitch there. Yeah, it's an entrance to a cave, I think. time. Throw it. Yeah. If the icon changes from arrow to this kind of for triangles, it means I can throw the item. Can I break the? Can I break the cobweb? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, what's inside here? Oh. Hello? What is this place? Like some ruins. Locked door. Yeah, like, I've been way too long since I played this game, so I don't remember a lot. I have no idea what this place is. Check this. Drawers. Quill pen. Okay. Oh, spiders down there. Yeah, I'm not going down there. Okay. Well, I guess I'll leave for now. Until I get a good reason to come here again later, I guess. Still trying to find the cave that would lead me to Mithran. Told me to keep following the path north, but I might have missed. Maybe I should go back to the path. Oh, this is... Yeah, I was here just now, okay. If I follow this path... over these mushrooms. Okay, maybe that was the right cave, but I was not able to get anywhere. Okay, let me try again. Maybe I missed something. Over here, can I? I do remember jumping over those stones as being part of the way, but... So much easier like this. Not having to adjust yourself for every jump. Save after every successful jump. Yeah, I thought there was like something over here, but can't seem to go this way. Wait, hang on. Yeah, this is like a barrier stopping me. Wait, can I not jump over this? Let me try. I thought it was too high. Oh, it is not too high. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess this is the right place, the right way to go. Be careful there. got zombies. Kick, kick. Stab. Take that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Any loot? No. Okay, I guess I'll... I don't think the skull is important, but I think this disc is important. Let me grab it. What is this? Death disc. Oh dear. Dark diamond. Okay, grab it. Yeah, see, my inventory is starting to get a little bit disorganized. Potion. I mean, put the potions in here too, in this sack. And the scrolls in here. Oh, I have other potions here too. Yeah, just gonna do some inventory management. And put the scrolls in here. Okay, looking a little better. Don't need another dagger. Kind of funny the way he drops down. Okay, so this must be the way to go. So should be arriving. Whoa! I'm here. I'll check that later. Let me check around. Whoa. Another zombie beyond this gate, and I'm guessing, will that lever open the gate? Oh, there's a bridge there. Wish there was a way to quickly grab an item, I guess. Like double clicking on it, but I guess I have to... I have to drag every time. Let me write it here. Save here. Let's see if this lever does. And then, oh, is it broken? Broken lever. Okay. I guess nowhere else to go but this bridge. Too close to the edge there.
There is no escape from this prison.
We got ourselves a puzzle. Oh dear. Wait. Move a lever? Yeah, I'm guessing I'll need the combination. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Huh. Huh. I guess I didn't need a combination. Back over here. I don't think I can pass. Okay. Showed him there was escape from this prison. Uh-oh. Did I open that gate and the zombies came come out? Okay, come here. Ow. Gotcha. Almost dead too. Yikes. Okay, nothing. Whoops. Don't run off the edge. Actually, I don't know if you can fall off the edge, so I don't want to risk it. Can you let me pass? Okay, phew. Kind of getting nervous on top of that bridge. Huh. Okay, this did not open. What? What? Oh. Okay, now it should open. Yeah, I'm in no condition to fight zombies right now. So. Just check this. Hang on, wait. Okay. Going, I guess. Dodging the zombies. Okay. Am I at the plateau? Oh, I remember these red mushrooms. They explode if you touch them. So be careful. Oh, hey. Yep, this should be Mithran's house. Save here. Hello? Anybody home? Whoa. Yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, don't laugh. Come on. Grab some potions along the way. Weird. So, hey, he has another one of those discs. Mithran, you home? Must be upstairs. Well, this is where he lives. That house is just a portal to this weird house in this dimension, other dimension. Ah. Zealand ceremonial shield, eh? Yeah, these represents the three gods, the ancient gods. Amoras, Odium, and Antipath? Apath? Forgot their names. He has a big place. A cute little wooden statue of a thorax. Some books. Hey,
Nice to send his best, Avatar.
What? Hello. What an unusual house. I'm not going to talk about his house. I just barely got here. May I ask your name? You may ask indeed, stranger. I am Mithran. By what name do you go, young one? I'm called Leonardo. Greetings, Leonardo, and how might I assist you? Oh, I have many questions. Ah, good. It is always important to ask questions. That may one will never run out of things to learn. That way, one will never run out of things to learn. I cannot refuse one who has traversed ghoul-filled passages to meet with my hospitality. What are some of these questions? How do I leave Pagan? I've never had anyone ask such a question, Leonardo. Do you truly wish a means off this world? Or are you simply testing the limits of my knowledge? I ask this because finding the answer would be extremely tedious, and I do not plan to toil for no reason. Yeah, no, this is not a test. I need to leave Pagan to stop the Guardian from invading Britannia. Ah, 'tis indeed a tremendous task you are planning to undertake. I myself have given considerable thought to finding ways to cross into what you would call other worlds. I have not yet uncovered a solution. However, I have come to the conclusion that it is the power of the Titans that makes such travel impossible, even for one with my command of the arcane. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that to depart from Pagan, one must master the powers of all four of the Titans. I assume the best place to begin is with one of the schools of magic. Have you spoken with the necromancers? No, I have not. Then I suggest you begin with them. Speak with Vividus about becoming his apprentice once Lothian has passed on her powers to him. I realize the thought of dealing with the rituals of death may seem distasteful, but I expect is something to which you must become accustomed if you wish to succeed. Where are the necromancers? They reside in the cemetery. I believe you wish to take the east road from the city. I suggest you go with care, for many of the walking dead also reside in the graveyard. Okay, goodbye. May you fare well, stranger, to this land. If there's anything in my house that will aid you on your journey, feel free to help yourself. Wait, before you go, my friend, I wish to give you 2 items that I believe will assist you in your travels. The first is an item of recall I acquired many years ago. When you find yourself in trouble, you may use this item to teleport to my front door. Throughout the world, there are other discs to which you can also be transported if you so wish, providing you can visualize these places. How powerful this item is, I cannot say, for I do not know whether other stronger powers may prevent it from functioning at certain times. Furthermore, I wish to give you this potion of healing, which will magically aid in the recovery of your wounds. I will try to have others for you as you make return visits, but since the cost to make in time energy. The cost to me in time and energy is great. I will not have one for you every time you visit me. Excellent. Use this well. Here. Cool. Again, farewell. Nice. So yeah, this recall item should teleport me back to his house. Nice. And a healing item. So yeah, I was right in thinking that the red potions are healing potions. But yeah, I don't need them right now. Maybe during combat I might need them. Cool. So yeah, we got our first quest. I guess this activates fast travel? I wonder. Wait, where does this bridge go? Let me save here. We got our first quest to... And actually, what?
I do so enjoy the cries of torment.
Add up. Yeah, we got our main quest, which is in order to leave Pagan, we gotta acquire the powers of the Titans. And in order to do that, we gotta join their schools of magic and learn all their spells. So, yeah, I think you can fish in this game, right? Yeah, if I double click on a rod and on the water, no fish here. Oh, I guess this got whatever fish. I'll take this fishing rod. Okay, so hang on. Can I use this recall item to get back here or get back to anywhere? How do I use this? What is your destination? Central Tenebrae Plateau. Yeah, I remember seeing this on the top of the castle. So we can now have unlocked fast travel. You can come back to Mithran's house at any point, or you can go back to Central Tenebrae at any point. Nice. Yeah, big, very important item there, that one. So make sure to not lose it. So yeah, we go. He said the necromancers were east of town. Check out. Go to the east road. I think yeah. I'll head to the cemetery and at least start going to there. But yeah, I won't. I'll leave the necromancer part of the game for another stream. This was a good. I think was a good introduction. We got our first quest and got to meet a lot of NPCs and learn about the town and the world. Oops, not here. Yeah, we've gotta adapt to this new place's customs and learn their ways. Hello. My plate is empty. Oh, the queen is eating now. I'm sorry, but I cannot talk to you. I must attend to her ladyship. Find me later at my house in East Tenebrae. I will be there at Bloodwatch. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to bother the queen. Don't want to get my own head cut off by Shana. Yeah, we still haven't explored a lot of East Tenebrae either. So we went Bentical first thing. One of the beggars. Is this Devon's house? No. I think Devon, the fisherman who saved me, also lives here, but I don't remember where his house is.
Soon, I shall be able to call Britannia mine. It seems, Avatar, that you are missed here. Why, I believe I hear Lord British crying out for you now.
Guardian keeps tormenting me. What is this? Salkin the Seneschal? Salkin the Seneschal? What? Who are you? Oh. He's, I guess, the royal, like, advisor or something? Leave or I shall summon the guards. Okay, okay. Sorry. Yeah, he was the one who lives in the most pompous house in East Tenebrae. Okay, where is the east exit though? Gotta find the cemetery to meet the necromancers. Someone important also lives here, I guess. But yeah, even though this place doesn't have a day-night cycle, I think it does have a time of day. Oh, a seneschal is the head of a great house in the medieval times. Cool. Thanks, Kulahan. I was actually, since I was not familiar with the word, I didn't even know how to pronounce it. Hang on, can I... Is there an exit to the east? Can I just go outside and... just follow the walls. Should come across an exit at some point. that's... Yeah, that's the Seneschal's house. Yeah, go around his house. Who lives here? Locked. Okay, what about here? Hello? Peasant. Weird house here. Oh, there's a lever here. Okay. Is there another lever somewhere? Like hidden under behind this painting? Ah. Can't grab it. Hang on. Think I can move the mirror either? Yeah, time of day now is daytime. So yeah, if I double click on the clock, I can see what time it is. Huh. How do I get here? Ah, there's another lever there. There you go. Wait, yeah. Ugh. Someone studying in necromancy here? What does this lever do? Does it just lock the door again? Lock chest. Killer Jokes by Trickster. Welcome, reader, and learn of the age-old art of practical jokes. I, Trickster, have studied long and hard from the tomes of the ancient masters to achieve the knowledge and wisdom that I may now impart on you, the novice. Chapter 1. Exploding Books. Heh. I got. Oh well. Oh, yeah, well, I'll grab your scrolls. Scroll of invisibility, restore sight scroll, and your potions too. Potion too. Scroll of trap destruction. Should have used that. Okay. Yeah, if the door is locked, I'll just come back and pull that lever. Hey, there's the... Oh, it's not locked. It would... Oh, this is locked. Okay. And yeah, apparently there was a ghost in the valley that we haven't met, and a ghost near a burnt house on northwestern Tenebrae. Whoa, the explosion even moved these objects around. Yeah, I'm leaving. Yeah, I mean, getting this damaged in town is not a big deal because I don't expect to run into combat, so it's okay that I'm this low health. By the time I come across any enemies, I'll probably have restored my health at some point. But yeah, if I were in the middle of combat and this happened, I would be using those healing potions. Who lives here? Oh, hey! Who are you? I don't remember seeing you before. Greetings, stranger. I'm called Baron. And you? My name's Leonardo. Well met, Leonardo, and what do you seek of me? What do you do here? I'm a mage. How are you? I'm fine. Now that you have asked your questions, it's my turn to ask you mine. Why are you here? Well, I have been banished here. Why are any of us here? I guess this is true. I have been banished to Pagan. Oh, really? Who has banished you here? A big red guy called the Guardian. No, I'm going to say I'm evil being of immense power. Yeah. What is this evil being called? Okay, he's called the Guardian, but you speak blasphemy. The Guardian is the power that opposes the evil. When the Destroyer came, it was only through the Guardian's advice that we survived at all. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Okay. The Guardian was able to trick them into thinking that he was good, and he was the Destroyer as well. Whoa! He's not just a mage; he's a sorcerer. He's studying sorcery with the pentagram. Does he follow Iris? Okay, Baron. I'm sure I'll come talk to you later. Right now I'm looking for necromancers, not sorcerers. Did I miss the exits? I mean, if I can't find an exit... Watch for undead, yeah, I will. If I can't find an exit on this wall, I'll just go outside the main gate and go around it, I guess. Yeah. Maybe there is no east exits to town. Ow. Spiders? What? I'll just step on them, I guess. Huh. Not expecting for there to be spiders out in town. Okay, so this red house is Baron's house. Okay. Spring of the Eternal Hydrus. I guess I'll go around the front. Oh, there are children here. I don't remember there being zombie children in this game, but I thought they were the only children around. Yeah, I guess I'll go back to Central Tenere, lead through the front gate, and then see if I can go around the wall. Yeah, I mean, I don't even actually know if there are side exits. I didn't see one on the... I don't remember seeing one on the other side. Were they? Yeah, maybe the only exits from town are north and south, so... Yeah, let's leave through here. At least we got to explore more of East Tenebrae. And yeah, we should probably encounter more zombies out here. Huh. Guess I can't go around. Okay, so like... What was that? Oh, chest. I think this is the house with a ghost in it. Like, it's weird. Should I try going to the north, maybe? Yeah, I'll try leaving through the north. Maybe the south is just too close. The south exit is just too close to the beach, docks. And also, hey, I guess it makes sense because since you start the game at the docks, having no other way to go besides into town makes it so your first stop is the city. If there were other paths, you could go around and get lost, I guess. Yeah, let me try coming over here. What the heck? Dolls and toys out here? What? Uh-oh. Yep, they are the zombie children. Oh dear. Leave me alone. Ow. I'm not gonna fight children, come on. Toy version of the giant spiders. Very creepy. Okay, which way to the cemetery? Did I miss an exit somewhere? Oh, hello, you again. I wonder how Cirrus is doing. Ah! Uh-oh, yeah, I remember you. I'm not going to fight you. That's the... What do you call it? Keith? Giant spider. I'm not equipped. I remember having trouble fighting him early on, at least. Okay, so if the cemetery is not out here, maybe there is a road outside of East Tenebrae that I did not see. I really wish I had my maps from when I was a kid. By following the roads, I guess. That's the library. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, I think this is Devon's house. Yeah. It's locked now, but... Wait, I think you can climb over the rail. Can I do this? No. I don't think you can. Oh, there. Wait, there's someone up there. Okay, maybe you can't. I think I remember being able to do that or something at some point. Climbing on the rail and then from the rail climbing on top of the top part. Wait, is the cemetery inside the city now? I don't think so. Wait, aha, it is. There is a way. I just didn't see it. There was an exit. Here you go. Found it. Okay, this is a guard tower, so cemetery should be around here somewhere. Those crying spider. Find the cemetery, you should find the necromancers. Just wander around. Whoa. I don't remember you at all. What? So follow these roads, I guess. Be the easiest way. Not get lost.
Care you no more for your own world, Avatar?
Hello, what are you doing? What's this guy doing in this destroyed house? Hey! What? Leave me alone, what did I do? Locked chest. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm not going to pick a fight with a guard. Okay, this is... What the? Oh, that's a changeling. Yeah, they can... Changelings can turn into yourself. Yeah? I'll teach you to take my appearance. Ah, come on. Dead. Could have saved before. Well, at least I know where the exit is now.
I do so enjoy the cries of torment.
Looks like I missed talking to Baron and the others. Oh, dang it. I mean, should have not gone so long without saving. I mean, all I did was wander around and I talked to Baron. Okay, but yeah, at least now we know where to go. I went south and went north, all over East Tenebrae. Learn my lesson to always save before a combat encounter with a creature I had not fought before. Yeah, I spoke to you. You told me to meet you at at another time. Yeah. Bloodwatch. I wonder how long it takes to, I mean, time to pass. I mean, from how long it takes to switch from one time of day to another. I don't think I ever bothered to learn exactly how long a day was in game time. Yeah, these lamps I think will mark the position of an exit gate, even though you can't see it, the gate from this angle. What is this? This wall here. Probably that guy's house. Ah, here we go. See? Oh, immediately found it, now that I know what to look for. Okay. Keep going east, I guess. Dead end. We might be close to the cemetery. Just a hunch. Here.
Care you no more for your own world, Avatar?
Yeah, the weird guard. Crazy guard who attacked me for no reason. Whoop. Okay, where is the cemetery? Should be this way, in this part of the map. Who do I fight? Hey, two changelings, what? They were disguised as tree trunks?
I do so enjoy the cries of torment.
Is this a gate into the cemetery? I'm guessing we have arrived. Yeah, let me save here. Took a while to get to this location.
Enjoying your stay on Pagan, Avatar?
I'll get you soon enough. You pay for sending me okay, I wonder, maybe there's an entrance in the mountains, a cave or something. Oh. Okay, a gate guarded by a ghost. Ah. Oh dear.
Will your precious earth fall so easily?
Shut up. Okay. Anything here? Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Oops. Skeletons. Huh. Okay, what do I do here? Skull? Do I have to defeat the ghost, I wonder? Here lies Ryan Grushman by Johnson. Oh, there's another structure here, down there. Go around. How do I get in there? Oh, careful with the red mushrooms. Here we go. Excuse me. I want to learn necromancy. Hello. The ground is cool and good today. Ah, stranger, have you come to the tomb to learn? What tomb? What tomb? Why, the tomb of Morians. Ah, yeah, we learned about Morians. He was the first necromancer. Tomb of Morians? Yes, Morians, the Great One, was interred here, within these very walls. What do you mean by interred? He was buried. What kind of question is that? Yes, I'm here to learn. Oh my, this is excellent news. Well, I shall teach you all about our mysteries and traditions. What mysteries? I cannot tell someone who is not of our order about our mysteries. You could learn all if you were to join the order and become a novice. Necromancer? Lothian is the current necromancer, but you probably already knew that. Traditions? Our lives are very structured. We must perform our rites very precisely, lest they be not accepted. Yet sometimes such precision can create problems. I need to speak to the necromancer, Lothian. What problems? As said in our rituals, everything must be done at the right time with the right tools. Unfortunately, we are missing a most important tool. Missing a tool? Yes, our ceremonial dagger. It was taken from us by that power-mad witch Mordea. Mordea took the dagger? Yes, never before had we had to worry about such things. People have always feared the cemetery and respected our work, but not long ago. Mordea came here with an armored force and took the dagger. Why is this dagger special? It was given to Morians by the Mountain King himself. We cannot perform our ceremonies with any other dagger. People respected your work? Yes, we were respected and feared. The necromancers have always been held in just regard as one of the great powers of the world. It has taken one so obsessed with power as Mordea to lessen the people's regard for us. The Order is a great power? What greater power could there be than the power of the land itself? We who follow the Mountain King are peaceful, but when we are pressed, we can wield our power well. About Mordea. It would do more harm than good for the necromancer to wage war with Mordea, even though Mordea is power-mad. More harm than good? Think of the destruction that would occur if two titanic forces were to lock themselves in combat. The destruction would be terrible. I don't care who hears me say it. Mordea is evil and power-hungry. Long has she been a tyrant, but now she has gone too far. Now that she has the dagger, we cannot perform our rites without her approval. What Mordea has done violates generations of tradition and work. Need her approval? Yes. Without her approval, we cannot perform our rituals. We cannot do work under such conditions. We need to get the dagger back soon, or there will be great danger. I sense a side quest coming. What kind of danger? I truly cannot tell you. The Mountain King's temper is titanic. He may rip the land apart should we anger him. Anger him? Yes, if I am not able to perform the appropriate ceremony upon Lothian, I will greatly disappoint and anger my lord. I'll get the dagger back. How? Lothian is very ill, and I must stay by her side. Besides, oh, I was expecting him, telling him to get the dagger back. How? Lothian is very ill and I must stay by her side. Besides, neither of us are trained warriors to challenge Mordia's guards. How could we possibly retrieve the dagger? I'll get the dagger. Will you truly? Yes. Thank you. I have heard that Mordia keeps the dagger in her chambers. You will know the dagger by its golden hilt and serpentine blade. Please hurry, for soon we shall need the dagger. May I meet the necromancer? Maybe if I bring the dagger, you will let me? If you bring me the dagger, I will get you an audience with the necromancer. Yeah, you stay by her side. As I have said, our ceremonies must occur at the correct time. I can tell you no more than that except to say I must be present when Lothian dies. Oh yes, earthquakes, fissures, landslides. The power of the Earth Titan is very great. I have never seen the power of his wrath before, but I have heard terrible stories. In the days before Morians agreed to serve the Mountain King, our Lord did often rend the land as was his pleasure. Yeah, here we are just recapping what we learned from the manual. Please do not have I do not have time to talk of this. Yeah, okay. Very well, my friend. But yeah, I guess this is what we need to do to become, at least begin to become a necromancer. We gotta find this dagger. I think we can try to at least retrieve the dagger, and then I'll stop once we meet the necromancer. Cause yeah. Actually, I can use this. Go back to the castle right away. Okay, look for a dagger with golden hilt and serpentine blade. I wonder if I need to get to it while she's eating or something? Is her room unlocked then? Okay, she's not eating. Yeah, let me just... New entry.
Enjoying your stay on Pagan, Avatar?
Yeah. Log the peasants. Oh, there's the guy. Can I see it inside her room? It's locked. The door is locked. I think this... Ooh. Do not start that. Okay. The taxes. The key hidden inside. Can I get it without her seeing it? I saw you with the key. Oh no. And yep, that's why you don't rob the queen in front of her. I just wait until she's out the room. Hang on, I think I can sleep and make it that should make it past the time. Yeah, rest for how many periods of time? 2? And that, yeah, that's... Where is she? Nope, she's still in her chambers. There's some more. 2 more periods of time. So yeah, even though the game doesn't have a day-night cycle, it still has like routines for the characters to... Okay. He's not around, maybe I can get the key now. Hey, yoink. Okay. Hello. We're not able to speak before. Can I talk to you now? Must attend to her leadership. Okay, maybe I want if she's sleeping inside. Maybe if I If she's eating, I can enter her room. Yeah, I'm assuming that key is the key to her chambers. Nope, she's outside. Three. I mean, I could check the clock to see what time of day it is. Okay, she's eating. Means now I can use this key. Unlock this door. Okay. Ooh. Okay. It's in this box. Nope. What? Wait, that's not the right dagger. I'll take it anyway, just in case. It's open? No. Okay. Another key. Maybe the same key will unlock that door too? Yeah, give it a shot. Nope. No, let me just... Oh, Eventide is the... Okay, Eventide is when she's outside her chambers. How do I get in there? Any more hidden secret? Just ransack her room? Wait a second. Mordea's bed? Yeah, I'm not going to sleep on her bed. I was wondering if I could drag the pillow, but I don't think I can. Maybe there's another hidden door, another hidden key somewhere. Yeah, that's the sound of a door being unlocked. Maybe another cushion with this symbol might hide another key. I don't know. Okay, nothing under the clock. Dang it! Really thought I could just walk in here, grab her stuff. And the chest is also locked. Oh dear. Might be more than one key that I need to find. Maybe it's spread throughout the castle, like multiple keys all around. Wait, is this the gold? No, it's a mace. Okay. This is just the kitchen. Where could the other keys be? Oh, maybe I need to talk to the helpers, and they'll have other keys. I mean, the way that girl told me to meet her in her house at a certain time, that made me think we might have to meet her to get her key to... there's a lever here I didn't notice before.
There is no escape from this prison.
Yeah, I will escape it. Eventually. Here's the guy. What are you doing? Step on you. Door. Doesn't seem like there's anything important in here. Nope. Yeah, getting this dagger is taking longer than I expected. Thought I'd be able to just waltz in here, but yeah, it seems like it might take a little more time. Okay. Where's the girl go again? Oh, there she is. Can I talk to her through the wall? I must attend to it. What's the button? Find me later at my house in East Tenebrae. I will be there at Bloodwatch. Okay. Yeah, if she can help me, then I might also go to that Seneschal's house when he's not at home. Eventide, Bloodwatch. I forget the order of the times of day. Grab this clock. I know when it's Bloodwatch. I'm gonna steal your clock. Hope she doesn't mind that I made a mess in her room. Okay. So, okay, what time is it now? Oh, now it's Bloodwatch, okay. Go to East Tenebrae and trying to find that woman's house. I mean, there were times where I got into a house that was empty, so maybe that was one of them. Baron's house. Yeah, eventually I'll probably be walking around this place so much I'll know the neighborhood. And oh, that's so and so's house. Oh, I know whose house that is just by looking. I think this was locked. Yeah. Now, where is her house then? I am in East Tenebrae. Cool. How about here? Oh, this was the trickster's house. Oh yeah, there were a bunch of scrolls up there as well. Might as well grab them. Now that I know not to read the book. And potions too. Come on, head over there. I wish you could just step over some items at some point. Okay. And potions in this bag. And yeah, I'll leave that book alone. I wonder if the red potions restore health. Do the blue potions restore mana? Just no. Okay. This is not her house. Oh, door's locked in. I wonder, does she live next to the seneschal? Yeah, this red house is Baron's house. Is this her house? Well, door's locked. Hey, I got it. I got in. I got inside. Yeah, wasn't there a kid up here? Yeah, there's a boat there. Like I said, I'm assuming this is Devon's house. The fisherman who saved me. Lever over there. No. No one's home. Doors are locked. I actually don't remember if there's a way to like open any locked doors, if there are lockpicks in this house, in this game. Can I open from the inside? No. Go out the same way I came in. Still Bloodwash, right? Yeah. So she should be home, so if I come across anyone. If I go inside a house and she should be inside, so I'll know right away which house is hers. No, this is a library. And this is. Wait, I wonder, do they live together? Maybe the seneschal and that woman. Could be in his house. Wait. No, this is not the seneschal's house. Oh, this is the widow's house. Yeah. Ah, the gem cutter's shop. Oh, yeah, he had a big house. Don't mind me, I'm just wandering around your home. Okay. Yeah, once again, I don't remember exactly what you need the gems for, but if I ever do need, I'll know where to find them. I mean, there was an option to buy gems, so I might need them later. Who's over here? This is locked, yeah. Is this the Seneschal's house? Yeah.
Soon, I shall be able to call Britannia mine. It seems, Avatar, that you are missed here.
Yeah.
Why, I believe I hear Lord British crying out for you now.
Okay, let's see if she's in here. And if she can help me get to the dagger. I mean, this is a big house. The Seneschal lives here all alone. Kind of strange. Do not enter. That just makes me want to enter even more. Ah, there he is. Where is that logbook? Yeah, maybe I'll come in here while he's not around. And I'll be able to get something from his house. Ramina? Is she here? Okay. Let's see if can I talk to you? Greetings, stranger. Ask your name? I'm Sulking, and who might we be? Leonardo? What can I help you with today, hmm? What do you do? What do I do? My, are we a nosy little thing, aren't we? Well, if you must know, I'm the Seneschal of Lady Mordia. What is a Seneschal? Oh my, aren't we too up on titles, are we? We aren't too up on titles, are we? Yes, I am the Seneschal, and it's my duty to take care of running the day-to-day affairs of the city so that our Tempest, the Lady Mordia, can concentrate on more important things. The Tempest, what more important things? Well, if it were to be common knowledge what the Tempest does, then there would be no mystery. No, majestic mystery. Majestic mystique, huh? Tell me about Lady Mordia. She is a wise ruler and a fierce leader, most worthy of the title Tempests. So many times people say this or that thing cannot be done, and yet she does it. Do we not now have much lower crime rate than under the previous Tempest? There is your proof. Ugh, so he's loyal to her. Tell me about what is a Tempest? Tell me. Yeah, I already know. I read the manual and all the. Leave me be. Okay. So this is not that woman's house either. So she's does not live here. Where is her house then? Yeah, this is the door to the trickster's house. Yeah. The exploding book. What about this house? Guard here. Still not around though. Was this like a captain of the guard and not just any guard? It has the same sprite, so although it looks more feminine maybe. Hello. Greetings, Leonardo. Oh. Yeah, what is your name again? I am Torna. Tarna, guardswoman of Tenebrae. Please tell me what it is you wish to know that I might get on with my business. What's your job? I see, very well. There's a lot to take care of, my fellow Tenebrans. Though I suspect that would include you as well, so long as you stay out of trouble. I keep the peace within and I keep the peace within and the war without, if you know what I mean. The war without? Well, I suppose it would seem a bit obscure now. However, it was not long ago when the Zealands still attempted to scale our walls. Of course, the raids actually ceased nearly a century ago, but defending the city from invaders is still an integral part of a guard's training. Yeah, I'd already know what Zealands are. I read the manual. Okay, so yeah, once again, this is not her house. And yeah, I remember that door being locked before, so maybe doors unlocked when there are people inside? Yeah, that's what happened to Old Zealand. You here? Oh yeah, this is the guard. Darian's house? He not home? And yeah, the Zealands were the people of Pagan before they converted to the religion of the Titans. Yeah, like the city, pretty big. Still haven't fully explored it, apparently. Got a trouble? I think I've already been here. Yeah. Okay, kind of hard to tell where I've been to now. Probably a few. Wait. Yeah, didn't I close this? Didn't I open this door? Did it close on its own? Yeah, that's the guard. Wait, yeah. Who lives here again? Oh, hey, I found you. How may I serve you, stranger? I'm looking for a dagger. Wait, let me... Nah, I'm not going to go straight to Bill. Let me talk to her a little bit. What are your name? My name is Zaramina. Hey, that's the name of the seneschal was talking about. What do you do here? I'm merely a servant here. Tell me about the palace. This is the home of our tempest, the Lady Mordia. Tell me about Lady Mordia. Well, it is not good for me to speak of my employer behind her back, but I will tell you she's a hard woman. Why do you say she's hard? She will stop at nothing to preserve her power here. Nothing, not even murder. She hardly notices my existence. At least she does not take pleasure in tormenting me like her seneschal does. Murder? Murder? Did I say murder? Oh no, I meant nothing like that. I meant mother. That's it, mother. Yeah. She's like a mother to her people. Tell me of the seneschal. Salkind is her seneschal. Tell me of Salkind. He sets me to difficult tasks, then delights in tormenting me until I'm barely able to complete them. How does he torment you? Perhaps torment is too strong a word. Actually, he's quite the joker. For instance, just today he was walking down the hall toward me when he suddenly cornered me and began to pinch and grab my body. Oh dear. Don't you think that's funny? No, it is not. Yeah, it is not. No, really? Truly, I didn't find it very humorous either, but he finds it hilarious. So I smile and try my best to stay out of his way. Poor girl. There's precious little I can do. Slap him, yeah. No, my friend, I have no desire to lose my job nor my head, for to strike the seneschal would be considered treason. I would be beheaded before the next morning. Well, I must get back to work now. Okay, let me talk to her about the dagger then. Good morning to you. Have you met Devon? Devon? Well, I know him, but I never actually met him. But I think I'd like to. You'd like to meet him? Once when I was sent to the store to purchase something for a Lady Mordia, he was there. I thought he had the nicest smile. Ooh, she likes him. You know of him? I've seen him and I know his name. I rarely get to meet anyone outside. I know Devon. He rescued me from the sea. You do? Oh, is he as nice as he looks? He has such a nice smile, and his eyes, they're blue, aren't they? I really think he's handsome. Do you think that you might mention me to him next time you see him? Sure. Of course I will. Now, that's very thoughtful of you. Now, I must get back to work. Okay, now about the dagger. Come here. Good morrow to you. I'm looking for a dagger. A dagger? I know nothing of daggers. I'm just a servant to the lady. Are you certain? Yes. Look, I do not want to get into any trouble, my lord. Please, do not ask me to do anything that might cause me to anger the lady. I do need your help. I'm not surprised by that, my lord. Many people are in need of help these days. You won't get in trouble, come on. I do not know why, but I am going to trust you. Mordare keeps a very special dagger in a locked chest. You'll find the chest in a small closet near her bed. Yeah, I saw it, but... It's in the chest? Yes, and I have the key. I will give you the key, but you must promise not to tell anyone where you got it. I promise not. Very well, here it is. What will you do with it? But I don't do what you will with it, but remember, you did not get that key from me. Yikes. Others are in need of help? Not due to Lady Mordea, mind you. I'm certain anyone out there who suffers or is hungry in such state due to their own laziness. Okay, what do we do here? I met Devon. Okay, bye. Okay, sir. Okay, I have a second key now, but isn't there another door too? I mean, will this second key open that door? Why is this open? I opened it. Might as well give it a shot. What is a big statue? A big monument. Temple of the Divine Hydrus. Okay, oh yeah, I can just go back to the castle like this. Why am I? And Eventide is when she goes to sleep. Yeah, or not, or when she's eating. That's when I can go into her room. And now that I have two keys, I might start using my key ring. Okay, what is she eating? No. Wait, what time is it? Should be, yeah, it's still Bloodwatch. Yeah, probably in her room. So let me. Yeah, I forget the orders, but let me try 3 here. Okay, what time is it? 3 moons. 1. I think there was a book somewhere that last ebb that said the times of day. One more. Okay, Eventide. You should be eating. I guess Eventide is like evening. Yeah, there she is. Is this still unlocked? And she hasn't put... Yeah. She hadn't put her stuff. Okay, can I open this door? Yes! Woo. Okay. Oh, grab your scrolls too. This restores side scroll. Wait. Am I not close enough? Oh, I guess... What's going on here? Am I carrying too much stuff? Aha, there's the dagger. Why can't I grab it? Maybe I am carrying too much stuff. Hang on. Weight 60? I forget actually how much weight I can carry. Hang on. Wait. Actually, let me save here. Let me drop some things and then come back.
Care you no more for your own world, Avatar?
Yeah. Drop this box. Drop this clock. Maybe the clock will wait a lot. Okay. How about now? Just grab this block. Yeah. Okay, now I can grab. Maybe I was over encumbered. Okay. Just close here. This no one needs to know. Okay. Recovered the dagger for the necromancers. I still carry this? Nope. Huh. Oh, maybe all these potions. Hey, wait a minute. Why do I need this? I don't need this. I do need a keyring though. Maybe I can just, yeah, leave my stuff somewhere and not need to carry all of it at all times. Might not need this. Okay, let me put this. Yeah, put this here. How do I use this again? I think I. Yeah, here we go. I use the key on the keyring. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I got a box of scrolls. Empty box here. A sack of potions and money. A clock. Yeah, I'll keep the potions because I probably need them during combat. Scrolls, maybe not. These gems. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to decide what you need and what you don't need. Okay. Actually, I'll keep the box, empty box. Yeah, I don't need this dagger. I already got the right one. Yeah, 49 weight. Yeah, maybe this shield. No, it doesn't look like it's weighing a lot. There is a way to get more, like if you increase your strength and dexterity and stuff, you can carry more stuff, but yeah, maybe for now I'll leave this box next to this clock. Apparently the items persist. Item locations persist, so I think it should be safe to leave my stuff there. Okay, let's head on over to the cemetery. Deliver this dagger, and then that should be the crunch for the stream, or the end. Once we get to meet the necromancer, I'll leave it at that. Excuse me, passing through. Yeah, like, been so many years that I did not remember about this dagger, did not remember that you needed to talk to her to get the key to get the dagger, so... Nice that I was able to figure it all out again, after so long. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like playing it all over again. Going north. Yeah, there was a gate to the north. Oh no, there are some changelings. There's a gate to the north that led to the cemetery. It's a crater in the middle. Where do I go? Where's the gate again? Nope, not here. Somewhere along this wall. Here we go. Might as well follow this path. It should lead me to... Yeah. There we go. Save here.
Enjoying your stay on Pagan, Avatar?
No. I mean, I am kind of... Oh. Oh dear. Hello again, my friend. Oh, he is Vividus. Yeah, I was told to talk to him. How are you today, Vividus? Not well, I fear. Our problems still exist, and Lothian nears her end. Have you managed to get the dagger away from Mordea? From Mordea? Yes, I have the dagger. Truly? You have the dagger? Bless you, my friend, bless you. Your timing is perfect, for I need the dagger immediately. May I please have the dagger? Here you go. Thank you, my friend. You have done good service this day. Your timing could not be better, for as you can see, Lothian lies upon the altar, barely clinging to life. For your service, I will grant you the boon which you did ask for of me. I will introduce you to the necromancer. But first, stand witness to the ceremony of eternity. For the time has come for Lothian and I to perform the ceremony. Please follow my instructions closely. Are you prepared, Lothian? All of my life I had prepared for this, Vividus. I beg you now, send me to the Mountain King. Very well. Please, my friend, stand... not like where this is going. Please kneel before the altar of passage. Lord Lithos, Mountain King, eldest and mightiest of the four Titans, we come forth to send your faithful servant Lothian into your waiting arms. Tell us now, Lord of the Underworld, does this our sacrifice please you? Yes, Lord, take me. I'm ready to greet the Mountain King. Let all rejoice, for Lithos is pleased with this, our sacrifice. Now, prepare to greet the ambassador from Lithos' realm. Cal Corp. Ooh. The dead now surround you, Lothian. Prepare yourself for your lord. The grave opens before me. Be you cleansed for death, Lithos. Sweet dagger, I am your sheath. Bear me now. Go now for the Mountain King, for life to death, from death to Lithos. Ex Ort Corp, Ort Des Lithos. Ooh. Now shall we bow in reverence of deeds here done, and to the awesome might of the Mountain King. All is done. Lothian may now join her lord. Arise, my friend. You may now greet the necromancer, my friend, for I am he. You murdered that woman. You are the necromancer? I am now. With Lothian's passage, I step forward and take her place. As Lothian's scion, I was next in the necromantic line of succession. You murdered that woman. I killed her, yes, but I did not murder her. Why do you have to stab her? Have you not heard of a word of what I have said? The ceremony of eternity is one of our most sacred rites. It is Lithos' law. What's the difference? Murdering someone is to take their life against their will. Lothian had known nearly her entire life that when it was her time of passage, she would be killed in this fashion. The same will happen to me when it is my time. So that is the ceremony of eternity. Yes, the ceremony must be performed as Lithos has commanded. You see, as Lothian was necromancer, she will be permitted into the hall. Be allowed into this most hallowed place. The necromantic must be prepared for the ceremony of eternity. What is the Hall of Eternity? The Hall of Eternity is a special place within the City of the Dead. The City of the Dead is a place where only necromancers are allowed. It is there that Lithos sits upon his throne and consults his necromancers and dispenses his judgment. The hall is a most prestigious place. The City of the same will happen to you? Of course, when my time comes to be sent to meet the Mountain King, my first apprentice will perform the ceremony of eternity and prepare me for my journey. It is the way of the necromancer. Ugh. City of the Dead? Yes, the heart of Lithos' realm. The City of the Dead is where all necromancers who have been interred go and live in death under Lithos' gentle rule. Okay. Farewell, my friend. Okay. What do I do now? Hello again, my friend. You murdered that woman. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah. Why do you have to stab her? Ceremony of eternity, what's the difference? Murdering someone is to take their life against their will. Lothian has known. Perhaps same will happen to me when it's my time. Yeah, ceremony is performed. Alyssa has commanded to see. Lothian was a necromancer, and she will be permitted into the Hall of Eternity. Prepare the ceremony. Okay. Yeah, this was the dialogue that. Okay. Now what? How do I become a necromancer? Or do I come back later? Try sleeping for one period to just see what happens. Yeah. If he... Will he tell me what I need to do now to become a necromancer? Oh, he's still there. What's going on here? Yo. Oh, to be with light with Lithos. Hello again, my friend. You are the necromancer? Who's a scion? Scion is the necromancer's chosen successor. It is normal for the necromancer's first apprentice to be the scion. It is sad to say, but with Lothian's only... I was Lothian's only apprentice, now I am in need of an apprentice. Okay, here we go. You need an apprentice? Yes, I do. While we are on this subject, it occurs to me that you are a man of exceptional qualities, both physical and spiritual. Would you wish to become my apprentice? Yes, I would. Yes, I'm honored. Good then, it is so done. As my apprentice, I would have you begin your studies immediately. Much must be learned before one can wield the magic of a necromancer. I'll learn magic? What must I do? First, you must gather some reagents for me. Return them to me, and I will teach you of their magical properties. There will be other tasks to follow. If you accomplish all of them correctly, then I shall take you, my apprentice, and most likely the scion. After that, you shall make a pilgrimage. Pilgrimage? Do not concern yourself with that now. There is much that must be done before you may even think about your holy pilgrimage. What regions do you need? I need for you to bring me a sample of Executioner's Hood from a place of danger and fallen sticks from a place where spirits roam. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that for next time, but these items are magical? Each taken individually, the item's magical properties are inert. However, when blended together under the proper conditions and intonements, their magical qualities are unlocked. All of this you will learn in time. I'll learn magic? Indeed you will, my apprentice, but by the time you have completed your studies, you will be capable of more than you ever dreamed possible. What does the Executioner's Hood look like? There's a black leafy plant. It grows nearby between the graveyard and Tenebrae. Look for the hood under a large tree. There's a large plant, so look closely. Where spirits roam? Yes, it's very important. Go to Western Tenebrae where you'll find the sticks, better known as Dead Man's Elbow, that I need. Okay. There's much to learn. Indeed there is, apprentice. That is why you must consult the library freely and often. There you will learn much of our order, our history, and our magic. Where's the library? I mean the... Oh, it's located just upstairs. Okay, feel free to use it at any time. Expect to see you there quite often. Okay, I guess I'm going to school. Will you help me learn? Yes, of course, my students. It's part of my responsibility to teach you all that I know. Farewell. Farewell, my apprentice. Okay, there you go. We are on our path. We are on our path to studying necromancy. Number 1. And yeah, that should do it for today. Next time we'll begin our studies and go on this quest to gather these ingredients. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this game. I've liked going through it again. It's been pretty fun. Like I said, even though it might seem like a downgrade compared to all the Ultima games, it's still a pretty fun game on its own. Okay, so let's see what my next streams will be. Yeah, right now my schedule, games in progress. I'm still going through Heretic, even though I finished the 3rd episode last night. Yeah, now games in progress includes Pagan, and next Tuesday I'll be continuing my playthrough of MDK2. And then I want to, next Thursday, I want to try and see if I can do another challenge stream where I will attempt to finish Ikaruga. I've only beaten that game once, and even then it was in easy mode, so I want to see if I can do it again on stream. Should be fun. But yeah, if you like these kind of retro games, platformers, RPGs, first-person shooters, point-and-click adventures, make sure to follow the channel. I play them a lot. And yeah, I have played other Ultima games on the channel. I played Ultima 4 and Ultima Underworld 1. So yeah, if you want to check those playthroughs out, you can go to my Twitch archives, and on YouTube I always archive my streams. And yeah, hope you guys had fun. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye. Yeah, I'm going to come back to Ultima 8 2 weeks from now. So 2 Sundays from now, I'll be continuing this playthrough. Bye!